Whoa, I'm a doggo and I sneeze, sneeze, sneeze.
Hello, twatter. Welcome to my stream. Stay right there. I will be live in momentarily. Don't you dare move, alright? There is content, I promise you. Hi, Lindley. Hi, chat.
Sure.
I'm just gonna stream. This is weird. Hello, chat. I was talking to you through unmuting. Yeah, Lindley, you can join. I'll drag you in. Hello, Unicorn, obviously. Hi, Lindley.
Hello, streamer.
Hello.
Obviously.
Hi, Blank. Hi, Flu Fight. Yeah, Lindley, you get in here. Hello.
Hello, Lindley.
Hello, streamer and unicorn.
Hello. I've just given you the cyan variety by accident. I was trying to raise your microphone volume. Sorry.
Am I the microphone variety?
Well, I can... Do you want a different color? I can give you a different color if you want on Discord.
No, I like the purple. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's the name of the role is Sick Color. Great. Okay. Lovely.
Yeah.
I've raised
Am
you
I
all so well.
Am I too quiet or something?
Your volume's perfect, and I wish everyone else's volume was also perfect. Hi, Chris.
Oh no. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
I wasn't saying oh no to you joining, Chris. I was saying oh no to what Woolen previously said.
She was.
I understand. I would also go, oh no.
Oh no.
Exactly. Right. What are all of your names on Steam? Lindley's name is like...
Lindley.
Oh my god, let's go.
Amazing.
Unicorn's name is like... I don't know. Inside Out Brain Turtle or something. Like some combination of like...
Thank you for my next Steam name.
Inside out brain turtle.
Some like Imgur auto-generated URL.
Wow.
Laughing dying squid.
Okay. Thanks.
He
Hey,
is
Moses.
dying.
It's Deppy's birthday in 3 days. Hot damn. A
Wowzers.
morsel of normal. Let's go.
Yes, there we go. Woo.
Hi, Twitter. Woo.
You finally got it.
And then Chris is Chris Pablo 2008. I think. Yeah. I've bought me and Chris Garden Warfare Modern Zombie Plants vs
Shooter 5. Yes.
Plants vs Zombies Modern Garden
Warfare 2.
Garden
You got it,
Yeah,
stream.
Garden Warfare 2.
Herbology classes with Severus Snape DLC added included.
Team Plants vs Zombies, the third game.
I don't know how good those lessons will be. He's not a herbology teacher.
Yeah, sorry, I mean Professor Professor Slug. No. Well, I know her name. She's a large lady, and she gives Harry Potter instructions on how to pull out a fucking mandrake, and it goes.
Okay.
You know, and she's cool.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
a cool. I remember she was a cool character. She was mentioned in the books a few times as being a powerful witch. What the female professors were called? Professor, yeah, Professor McGonagall.
Yeah.
Professor. I don't remember the name of the herbology teacher.
Neither do I, so you could have just made anything up. And just said
No,
it, and
this
I'd
is
have been
gonna
like, yeah.
this is gonna annoy me. I should know this. I'm English.
I am as well, but
I'm not.
Chris,
hot take, Harry Potter's bad.
I'm also not English.
Harry Potter herbology professor.
Is that the
Sprout! Professor Sprout. Her name is Sprout.
Of course, because she teaches herbology.
That makes a lot of
Wowzers.
That's insane.
Alright.
The amount of thought Rowling put into that, incredible.
It's almost
Did
as
you
much
like-
as thought that goes into naming Dragon Ball characters.
Do you like that the Irish character in Harry Potter is called Seamus McFinnigan? He's the only character in the entire book with a name like that because he's the only Irish character.
Isn't the Asian character like Cho Chang or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's
So much
also
effort.
wait, no, not Cho Chang. Who was Harry's girlfriend in the 4th book?
I think it is her.
Yeah, she gets like a powerful role though. She could have done worse.
What, being the main character's girlfriend?
Not just being a side character that's mentioned once in
That's
one
not
book.
really a powerful role, is
No.
it?
Well, maybe not. You know what, Cho Chang,
You know.
you pulled the short straw. You know, you should have made Harry Potter your girlfriend.
Exactly.
That would have
Oh.
really flipped. I think that
Turn the
was
story around. You become the main character.
wasn't that their relationship? Like, wasn't she like the cooler one or something? Maybe I'm misremembering. Hey, Obster.
Oh,
I'm okay, thank you. No, I'm not doing acrid. I misclicked.
We all.
there were 3 acrids
All
on
right,
screen, it was
fine.
great.
I'll be acrid. I don't know how you play acrid.
I will not be the dog.
What the
I'm
heck,
doing
Chris?
okay, thank you. I'm a little tired. Oh
I'll
yeah.
be Void
Bottom.
Friend.
Void friend. Are we talking about the least racist pieces of literature known as Harry Potter? Excuse me, are you suggesting that there being one stereotype of each country and origin in Harry Potter, all having stereotypical names and doing stereotypical actions that are not really relevant to the main plot but exist in the book regardless, is not well founded? I can't believe you'd say that.
I mean, I think it's pretty well thought out.
I'll have you know, when I was like 6 and I read the books, I was not thinking about the racist implications of Seamus McFinnigan. I was thinking, silly Seamus. I would say Saumus because I was tiny.
Yeah,
Or like Seamus.
I always thought that was pronounced Seamus.
What kind of clothes are you wearing? I'm wearing a
Just like how I thought Sean was pronounced
scene. Yeah, I used to say scene.
Because this makes sense.
Of course it does. It's spelt scene.
But then it's like...
Yeah, but it's Irish, so you know.
Yeah, so you push on it. How do I play
Also,
this
there's a
character? You like jump on
volley boot.
people, don't you?
Over here. No, you look at them once, and then you press right click, and then you never look at them again.
Oh.
Wait,
Until they're at
there
1
was-
HP, and then you look at them again and press right click again.
Wasn't there a
Okay.
strat with left click where you only do like one hit at a time or something?
You sprint cancel it, yeah.
Sprint cancelling. Did they patch that out?
No,
think so.
it actually got easier to be done.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They reverse patched it.
It's evening for me, yeah.
Nice.
They made it easier.
Yeah, does
Sprout,
anyone
yeah.
want poly loot?
I'll take.
I mean, I'm Void Friend.
You can give it to
Oh.
anyone, yeah. I'll take a singularity band. Why not? High damage that creates unstable black holes. Oh, it corrupts both bands. It's like
Yeah.
TF2. It's not racist because we make fun of everybody. I don't think TF2. Is TF2? They're particularly
Yeah.
racist? I don't think it is it?
No.
They. I mean, I don't know. The demo man's Scottish,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I accidentally became angry.
Oh, you bought the chest I was waiting to buy, but okay.
You can have the item.
Is there anything particularly
that's a terrible
egregious?
item. I don't want it.
What does it do?
Berserker's Pauldron, you get 3 kills and you enter like a frenzy for 5 seconds or whatever.
Isn't
so
the only egregious thing in Team Fortress like the scout has the like track runner outfit that says he was in his 30s trying to
paedophile.
pick up
Yeah.
high school students?
Yeah.
Which I don't think Valve intended it as that, but I also don't think it was made by
thought he
Valve. I
was
think it was a
smart. I
community.
Yeah,
thought
it's a
That
community
was-
item, wasn't it?
It was a community item, yeah.
Bollocks.
Scout's in his 30s.
Oh, really?
He's the oldest of his brothers, but like he's still like
I thought he was
The
like...
youngest.
the youngest.
With
Sorry, yeah. He has all the brothers. No, he's just tiny and Bostonian.
Very short, the Bostonians.
He also is running circles around you, Bonk.
Is he like when Linus Tech Tip shaves?
Only becomes like 5 years old, yeah. But then Linus with beard is like a father of 3.
Yo, someone wants a Gobo Junior.
What?
He's in his late 20s. Yeah, I think he might not be in his 30s.
The equipment that you throw and you become You throw a little float.
Someone's a
The only thing about races about TF2 is the players. That's true. That's true. It's a terrible,
Depressingly true.
terrible community. It's
I'll take this gift.
not good. Don't worry, the best people are all enormous weebs. So you have, which poison do you want to drink? Do you want this sulfur dioxide or hydrogen peroxide? What are you feeling today?
Another round.
Another, you want to do shots? Going low ETF2L. Oh, are you playing? I don't understand. Are you playing sixes now? Is that what you mean, or are you making a reference to a 3Clicks Philip series from many years ago where he went low in CS:GO?
I miss that series.
People didn't like him for making it because it
I know.
encouraged
but, like,
people to what's the word?
throw.
Throw and then play Smurfs.
I mean, I guess I don't know. They were probably gonna do that anyway.
Oh, streamer, take this focus crystal. You're a melee character.
Where are you, Mr.
Right.
Lonely? Oh, I see.
I'm right here.
I don't think it's offensive, but they're overly exaggerated stereotypes of characters from different places being racist to each other. I mean, I suppose so. Like people make fun of the spy for being French,
Hey,
don't they?
Willan,
Go on.
you want
It's-
this?
Oh!
It's the
Can you-
best item.
Can you please make the sound effect for me?
Yoink.
Yoink.
That's the right one, right?
Don't know. I feel like the streamer is very disappointed.
It's okay. It's okay, Willan. If you come here, there's another equipment barrel. I can swap it back out. Look, there you go. You can.
Wait.
Oh! Let's go.
Okay.
Him.
Gamer happy.
Yo, is that a footprinter? Let's go. Life's looking up.
Yo, feet.
Recently,
no, I
you
was
had
gonna
to
say you
read
don't want
The
movement on that grid,
Mockingbird,
but-
and you realized you hadn't read a book focused on racism more than a book. Isn't that like they used to make you read that in school? I don't think I ever read it. We read the one with
We did a-
George and Lenny.
Of Mice and Men.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we did Of Mice and Men and Animal Farm, I think.
Dude, Animal Farm, like the live action thing, fucked me up so hard. I think I watched it when I was like an actual like babby, so, and like I have this
Nice.
permanent image in my head of like a bunch of animals really awkwardly looking like people and freaking me out, and then they look on a table or something, and there's like a terrifying decapitated pig head or something.
Is
And,
this
like-
the backstory of how you became a vegetarian?
Possibly, I don't know.
Perhaps.
I don't know. This is like long at the back of my head, and then I think that fucked up Babe Pig in the City for me. So I'm pretty sure Babe Pig in the City, there's like big monkeys that are like really smart creatures, and they freak me the fuck out. They're like human like monkeys and that.
Yeah.
Like why? Stop anthropomorphizing all these creatures. Let them like vibe in the mud and stuff. Don't give them like suits and then cut their head off.
Okay.
Soups.
Suits. Sorry if I've missed any of your comments, chat. I'm vibing and gaming, and I can't stop the vibrations, the good vibrations.
That's
That's a
stop you now.
Yeah, doing music.
There's a remote caffeinator here if anyone wants it.
A Roman Catholic.
Literally, you don't have an equipment.
Yeah, I'll take it. I like
Yes.
coffee.
A Roman Catholic.
Yeah, I'm glad you did hear that.
I'm a Roman Catholic. Can I sing that on stream?
I didn't know it was a song, but the fact that you're asking me, I'm gonna say no. I don't like.
It's a Monty Python song.
Yeah, you can absolutely then. I thought you was like some weird racist
every
thing.
sperm is sacred.
Sorry. Oh wait, hang on.
Every sperm is sacred.
No, I'm thinking of a different song.
Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate.
Yo, irate in a song.
Yo,
And then it's like, something, let the heathen spill theirs on the dusty
Is this a song
floor.
about wanking?
someone
Yes.
wants this.
Do you think anyone else
Usually.
realised that, or do you think it's a me thing? Oh,
What was it that you were offering
Hi,
infusion, Lindley?
Yes.
I would like it.
hello. You read the book as at school and you had to read it quickly because it was near the end of the year, which took a lot of the enjoyment out of the books. But still, it was a nice read. There's nothing like quite being rushed to finish something that you need to like think about, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, have a nice evening, Ulster. We're getting some woolen vegetarian lore. That's right. I'm sure like growing up with many chickens and watching them slowly get eaten apart by the wildlife probably didn't affect anything. I'm sure it's animal fun. Yeah. You have to stop naming them after a few batches. It gets too upsetting. You just say, "Oh, it's them."
Oh, the chest.
Is that the backstory of him?
No, I don't know what the backstory of him is. I know my sister, multiple of my sisters refer to dogs as a him at some point. So I started doing that. But I don't know if they started doing it because of me or if they did it first or what. I have no memory.
I'm ready to leave whenever.
I kind of wanted to find any more
I'm opening
items.
this chest and we can go now.
I have all this cash, but nothing to spend it on. Am I
Sounds
right?
like a you problem, to be honest.
That sounds like first world problems, honestly.
Yeah. Skill issue plus L ratio maintenance behavior.
Yo,
As the
you will
critic
never
would say.
find out who Kira is, plus Death Note, plus L, plus... Potato, I will eat this potato chip and eat it.
Okay.
Sweet
Are we
and
good
sour
to
sauce.
leave?
Yeah, take me out of this dreaded hellhole where you've all taken all the items. Not a single morsel for me.
Okay.
The show.
I was thinking of a different Monty Python song. I don't think it's the Lumberjack song, but there was another one that was a bit inappropriate and quite short. And it ends up with like I'll be in the docks or something. I think that's one of the final lyrics. I think it's about his cock. Percy or your cock. I think it's just the penis song. I think the song is called the penis song.
Nice. Okay.
It's just the song is a bunch of lyrics referring to different words to describe that piece of material, you know?
Oh yeah.
You can wrap it up in ribbons, you can slip it in your sock. There you go, I remember some bits. They
Let's
take
do
it out in public, or they'll stick you in the docks, and you won't come back. There you go. I remember that.
Wonderful.
That
Well
must
done.
be from the fucking Flying Circus or something, right? There's no way that's from like one of the films.
Yeah. The Every Swim is Sacred is from.
Yo, who has a rusty key? Question
I
mark?
do. Thank you.
Yeah.
You did
Also
have
take
a
them
bit
at-
of sweet and sour, huh? You know what's sweet and sour, chat? You.
What does that even mean?
It means
Is
we
that
tell Willen that
compliment?
he's our favorite content creator.
And then you will
that
go
he's
and watch
also
someone
bad
else.
at the game.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, and then you'll go watch someone else.
Egocentrism. Great timing for that to show up.
Ooh.
Do one of you want that?
Oh, I-
Maybe.
I don't want any of those cursed blue items.
Maybe.
Oh, I got another rusty key. That's good.
Think of me. Oh, streamer, are you ready to de-dive in that Garden Warfare config to change the FOV?
have
I
no
will.
idea no idea what this is, but I'll take
I
it.
want this. Can someone make me 10 coins, please?
Yeah, I'll need 10 as well. Please
need-
duplicate your money.
Thank you.
Please, money.
Print out some
You
more.
can wrap it up in ribbons and slip it in your sock. Sorry. I'm thinking about the clock
Oh.
song now.
Oh.
Yeah, nice Kajaro's band.
Streamer, I think you want this.
Free red scrap.
I don't have the cash for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Linley!
Yes.
You're getting free streaming content. You can watch this VOD and I won't charge you.
Isn't that
Damn.
streaming content always
That
free,
is-
huh?
That
know-
is nuts.
I know, right? You're welcome. It's just
Thank you,
changing your
streamer.
value in Notepad. You're welcome. You're all extremely what's the word? You're extremely lucky to have such a generous and kind and honestly mad poggers and cool streamer like me.
I agree.
What would you be doing otherwise? Like
Smelly.
learning a new skill or a language or something?
I'd be in an online class where my professor is explaining on Microsoft Paint.
Hang on, does he do the same thing?
That's-
Do you think he watches
It
my
wa-
stream?
I think
you've
he
only
might.
done one MMS Paint stream in like a year.
No, I did one earlier, like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the one in like a year.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
greedy.
honestly. Yeah, you are very greedy.
Did
MS
you
Paint.
just say you're very greedy?
No, I meant I meant Unicorn wanting more than one MS page stream in a year.
Poor unicorn. You know what? You are very greedy.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
What a fool. I love it when glorious
This is
streamer
why-
bestows upon me a Microsoft Paint artwork stream.
This is why I watch other streamers.
Ah, you do?
how could you?
How could you? Yeah, that's right. You know what?
Wow.
You're out.
Can I say nothing right here?
Well, I mean, okay.
There's no
what-
winning.
What about what
It's
you
a
just said
lose,
was
lose,
even
lose
remotely right?
situation.
Can I have that medkit?
Yeah.
Dope. I've equipped
I mean-
it now.
Healing items are kind of moy for Void Friend. Because they
No.
make... Yes. They make him
But yeah,
gain...
I think
How's work?
that, like
It's going okay, thank you.
his base form is better than his transformed form unless you're fighting the boss and just need to DPS it quickly.
Yes, but still, regardless. Like, I just go for full
110.
Corrupt Void Friend,
I'll do
because
that.
it's more fun. You can have it.
I don't have the money for it. I'm looking for
Um,
enemies.
I recently
too.
finished one of the little mini projects I'd been working on.
Oh hell yeah, that's always a good feeling.
Do you remember I mentioned I was working on like a Python script and I was excited about that?
Yeah.
It's sort of, that little thing is sort of coming to a close and I'm now eating the fruits of my labor.
Nice. Are they good fruits?
So, I've made something that like combined all the translations with all of our apps and all the language all into like nice categorized Google Sheets that everyone has access to who wants to.
Yeah.
And if the translators just have to edit the cell and that's it. And if they want to add a new line, they just add a new line. And if
Oh hell yeah.
and I modified a script that I found like a long time ago.
Yeah.
The script went through a single sheet like manually at a time and would generate this sort of Android Studio / iOS localization format. Android
Yeah.
uses XML and iOS uses tags of strings, basically.
Okay.
So it would run through all the shit document and just make them line by line. So you
Yeah.
can copy and paste them. So I modified that to run through every single sheet in all the different languages and combine them all. So literally all you have to do is, before every release, copy and paste like 5 things and all the translations will be updated and they're all shared. And because it's
Oh,
in
cool.
Google Docs, you can see who's modifying what, and it's extremely good. And I
yeah.
took it as an opportunity to also do a lot of cleanup because we had an awful lot of just completely unused things. Or
Yeah.
things that were duplicated. Like we had a lot of errors that just said your internet were done. And I combined those, like 10 of them into like one.
Nice.
So it's, yeah, I was happy with that. And the
Oh,
original
yeah.
project was going to take forever because I was just going to manually go through and put together these combined sheets.
Oh yeah.
But the script did it so much faster and so nicely.
Nice.
So I'm happy with that. And I got to re-pick up Python again for it, which was fun.
Brimstone.
Yeah.
I honestly hate working with Python.
I mean, I haven't used it since uni. I forgot how easy it is.
It's easy, but I don't like it compared to like C++. Just because I like how like in-depth C++ is.
Yeah,
But
but
I
for what I
understand
needed
also
it
ease
for, it
of
was
use, yeah.
so
Yeah.
like pseudocodey. I didn't have to think
Yeah,
of
yeah.
anything. I just thought of what I was writing. Like there was a library to do. There was a library
yeah,
to like
it's
read
completely,
CSV
like,
files
you know,
and so good for scripting.
Right tool for the right job. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great for scripting.
Yes.
Generally, I don't think it's enjoyable personally.
Well, I did originally Google to see if I could do scripting in Kotlin and Swift, and the answer was sort of yes, but don't. So I was like,
Nice,
okay, maybe I
okay.
could do this in Bash again. And I was thinking, last time I did something in Bash, it took a whole day.
Oh, Bash
Lovely.
is just... Yes.
Did Chris die? Okay, can I
yes.
take Chris's item?
Wow.
What the heck? Leave it for me. I need it. I already have that. What is it?
They're generating scrap.
Sorry.
You can use, you
Oh.
can craft an item every stage with it.
Oh, I didn't read that.
Willem, would you like to join my Epic Open team? Free participation medal, no playtime needed. Absolutely. Do I need to log into ETF2L to accept it? Well, actually, hang on. Am I in like a
Are you
my friend? I don't
even
even-
allowed it? Oh, actually, this
Why
is
not?
like open. You would be allowed, right?
Well, I think
Oh.
ETF2L used to be like they take your last 2 seasons of experience. I don't think I played the last like 15 seasons.
I see.
Sure, you can have me as your trophy streamer on your team. Sure, why not? I love being an item.
Oh yeah.
Collect
Are we
me.
ready to leave?
Are there no more items to collect? I bought like nothing
me
this level.
personally, yes.
Excuse me, Woolen, you've got like a him, you've got
Quail.
a backup mag, you've got a predatory instincts, you got
Quail.
a med kit, you got a fuel cell,
Quail.
you got a regenerating scrap,
Yeah, I found a quail as
you
well.
got a ukulele,
Him. Quail.
you got tons of items.
You know what? You live, you learn, you sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you. Dude, gambling is great.
I'm still you're in the Netherlands. You shouldn't be allowed.
You can absolutely
Yeah.
gamble.
No?
Yeah, you just
Isn't it
can't.
online gambling?
Yeah, some
Or, like,
weird
loot
rule.
boxes?
Because there's absolutely just casinos. Like if you walk down the high street, there's casinos. There's
Fair.
Thai massage places, which I'm sure is that. There's all
Okay.
sorts. There's shops where you can buy sorry, not carcinogenics of whatever kind you like. I don't
Okay.
think gambling's allowed. It might be that Twitch voting isn't allowed because they don't tell you the odds or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Okay.
Maybe they need a license.
Okay. Does Twitch need a license, or the individual streamer needs a license?
I don't know. That might be what it is. Or it might be that Twitch needs a license for the Netherlands and they can't be asked because there's like 8 people here.
I see.
I'm-
Chris 2.
Yeah. I'm good to go whenever,
Your-
by the
your
way.
boss, okay.
Yeah, my
Are
boss
you
is
okay?
his boss the other one.
Yeah, I'm
Lindley's
good.
another one.
Wait, no, I found another chest.
Oh, too late.
Yeah, fuck
No,
it.
I opened it. I opened it. Wasn't even.
Infusion. Nice.
Thank you, Twatter. By the way, your ETF12 team doesn't have an inappropriate name, does it? I don't want to join a group that's called, like, Fart Among Us Sus Backer or something. Although maybe I do want to join that sort of
I
team.
don't think you totally would join that.
I would absolutely join. Please, could you change your team name? When your friends
That's
ask, like, why did you name our team Fart Among Us Sus Venting? Just say, haha! And, like, just nothing else. Just laugh. People love laughter. People will do anything for a good
What
laugh.
is this?
Ben's
shit,
raincoat.
glass.
Ben's
Um,
raincoat. Go on, Unicorn.
Blocks
Who's
a
Ben?
debuff once every 5 seconds. It's
Oh.
sort of meh.
Yeah, it's meh.
Yeah, I'm not.
Ben's coat, isn't that
On
like...
release, it was extremely strong because it just permanently
Yeah.
removed all debuffs forever.
It was actually kind of dumb because it even removes the E8 debuff.
The what, sorry?
So Eclipse 8 has a debuff where you take permanent damage, and it cancelled that debuff, which is just ridiculous.
I love it.
But yeah, cool. I'm ready to go whenever.
I didn't accomplish anything.
It's
Me
okay,
neither.
I got Eulogy 0. Everything is fine.
Wait, is
Wait.
that the one that replaces all our items with those shitty lunar items?
Yeah.
You're,
It's a 5% chance. There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
How do I have a desk plant? I don't think I picked that up. Huh?
You have a desk block?
Oh. Apparently
Yeah,
you did.
I think
Oh,
I
because, no, you have Clover.
Yeah,
So
upgrade.
Clover will
upgrade
every
every...
stage 3 of your items get upgraded to the next tier.
Well,
Clover?
I have a ceremonial dagger now.
Oh, is it inverted clover?
Yeah, it's inverted Clover.
So hang on, does that mean every like 3 stages you get a red?
Yes and no, because it could just change one of your green items to a red.
Oh,
straight away.
it changes one item, not all your items.
So it changes 3 stacks of items to the next tier of that.
Oh,
It's-
it's not all your entire inventory
No, it takes 3 of the items from your current inventory
and upgrades them.
and then upgrades them to the next tier of that item.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's also things like it turns them into the same category. So things are like classified as like damage or healing.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Weeping Bungus.
Oh, there's a.
I don't actually know what my mouse 4 does.
If you have that. Oh
Does it make me throw up goo on them or something?
no! Well, there's a free
So
one
your
over
mouse
there.
1
Like this.
is just general attack, and every 3rd hit deals bonus damage and heals you. Your mouse 2 is just a spit that applies poison.
That's what I've
Your
been
mouse
using.
3 is a leap, and then your mouse 4 is a spit that applies poison, but it can then bounce off that enemy and hit. I think
Fungus?
it's up to 20 enemies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it poisons everyone. Pretty good.
Yeah. And then poison just is a 10-second debuff that deals, I think, 1% damage.
So it's really good on bosses.
Yes.
Yeah. But it will never kill. It will only ever bring them down to at most 1% of their
Good
health.
thing we have
Or 1
teammates.
HP.
Who's leaving
Yeah.
the ATGs? Was that Chris's death?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, but
no.
I wasn't sure.
Oh, I'm dead.
You said there's another one for you.
Oh, I'm alive.
I'm alive somehow.
Who
You wanna go fight the
has...
boss?
Who has the annoying... You might be dead, Willem.
Will?
No.
You live. The annoying beetle guard. Ah, heck. I should have given that to you, Willem.
Do I? I think I have a beetle guard.
No,
Yeah.
Chris, but I don't think it was
Has he become
Chris's.
corrupted by sin and he needs to be saved?
Yes, and it's very difficult to deal with.
Do I want to be in that black hole? Does my own band hurt me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hey Tom Bowser. I'm doing
Hello.
alright, thank you.
Firefox.
Firefox. Yo, like the browser?
Yeah.
Oh my word, like Tom Browser.
Yeah.
What do you think about Tom Browser's decision to become an Iron Man? I'm going to... Goodbye,
I
watch.
haven't touched RuneScape in... since last pizza stream, I don't think. Which was however long ago, so you know.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your ears, but I got really excited.
Equipment
And then
drone.
died.
Sorry,
Cool,
I'm...
Hina.
Oh no, you don't die, sorry. You
I
just
get
had
very,
to
very
attack.
excited about some small things in this world, and that's a beautiful thing, honestly. Also, I picked up a delicate watch earlier, and then 8 seconds later jumped off a cliff.
Interesting, okay.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Chris, are you alive?
I am very intelligent.
Oh, that's weird. Because you had health on my screen.
I think it does that sometimes.
Oh, my
Yeah, I
phone
just
keeps
confused.
vibing.
Um,
It's
Where are the
stressful
voice
being
phones?
randomly texted, because you don't know if like something at work has exploded or if it's a sibling trying to call you at a reasonable time for normal people.
I got in trouble, well, I'm
Wow.
about to get in trouble at work because we've just rolled out multi-factor authentication, but
Oh,
they
yeah.
want us to use our personal phones for it, and I was just
Gross.
like, can you not?
You know,
Thanks,
just
it's
give-
my personal phone?
Give you a phone for it.
Yeah, exactly. But they're like, no, you have to use your personal phone. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just wait until the deadline for it to actually be enforced happens, and then I'll just submit another ticket to IT.
I mean, they could
See
give
what
you like an
happens
old burner phone, couldn't they?
there. Yeah.
What's stopping them?
I don't know. They
Really?
don't want to spend any money.
I mean, it's for security. Surely they should absolutely spend money.
Yes, that's what you think, but no.
Why would you spend money when you can just not?
Exactly.
I think you've just discovered how to break the economy. Like when I go to the shops next, can I just not pay?
Yeah, you can just not pay until
Life
you go
hack.
to jail.
Life hack. Stop buying things. Things are free. Like you don't lose the money when you pick up an item in real life. It's only when you hand it over voluntarily. Let's fight the boss.
Okay.
Yes.
G.
Ah, it's the fucking flying. Really?
Probably shouldn't jump at
yes.
it, huh?
Well, I guess I'm not transforming this time around
Why not?
because
Short range attack when transformed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and he does this weird ass thing.
Yeah.
Ah, there's another boss that just spawned in, huh?
Nice.
There was a bleed printer earlier. Should I have gone and grabbed that? Like, is
Um,
bleed particularly good on this character? It feels like it would be complementary
Bleed
because
can
it would
be
do
good
1 damage.
For, yeah.
Finishing
doing-
off
yeah,
people.
doing final blow.
Oh, nice. Does poison even stack? Should I just hit him once and then there's no point hitting him again?
It doesn't stack, but it resets the timer.
Okay.
Oh, this is a decent item on accurate because it gives us a ranged attack.
Are you also? Oh, you are, yeah.
Yeah.
Who the heck
I don't like
isn't
this item,
accurate?
but whatever.
I think having a ranged attack couldn't hurt.
Yeah. I don't
Plus,
know. I'm just
he's a
not-
dog throwing shurikens.
That's pretty much good.
That sounds pretty dope. Goodbye, my watch. Never mind. Does accurate not take full damage?
You can deny it with shift.
Shift?
But your jump, if you land, you don't take fall damage while you're jumping. So you can be falling and you can just.
Oh, is that why I haven't taken any damage the last few times I've fallen?
Yes.
Hey, Paris.
That's... I'm fairly sure that's not true.
Banks
It
in
is.
infernal hell.
No, if you jump
You
up
can
high
DM
enough,
me,
you can
sure.
take full damage, because that's why you don't get speed in Eclipse, because you can kill yourself by taking full damage from leaping.
Sorry, chat. Sorry, I've missed your comments. Talking about bullet hell, and you're stealing receipts from each other. Oh wait, hang on. Was this when I said you can just steal things? Tom Bowser is on Fire Stick. Yo, you watching me on your Amazon Fire? That's dope.
Wonderful.
Can you type in Twitch now? Because when I used to watch Twitch on it, I could only post emotes. I guess they've changed it. What are you doing?
Gambling and losing.
Nice.
How much does it cost?
It's now 1600 and I've not gotten a single item.
Cool, thanks for setting it up for me.
Is that a skill problem?
Yeah.
Easy gamble.
Oh,
I
it's
got a
these
terrible
little
item.
little creatures, isn't it? These are the things that were killing me before. What does the
little
cell
turret-
do?
Oh,
Yeah, the little turds.
so instead of having multiple uses of your equipment, you have multiple uses of your spit, your mouse 4. I think
That sounds
it is for you.
great.
And then
Yeah.
all future cells get corrupted as well.
That sounds superb.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, the mouse 4 on Acrid is pretty nuts.
You know what?
Yeah.
I might even go as far as to say that sounds pretty damn
Aw,
cool.
heck.
Oh wait, hang on. I get one free print, don't I?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted. I should have used this. Oh,
You can
well.
have that one if you want.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
As a
thank you.
gift. Happy
Greatly
birthday.
Appreciated. It's my birthday in like a week. But
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. You
Yeah.
said, yeah. I remember. Sorry. I try. You know, everyone's having birthdays, and then when we were streaming Team Fortress, everyone said, "Oh, it's my birthday on Tuesday." I got him. Stupid streamer thinks it's my. Oh, I found one anyway. There you go, karma.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's my
Are
birthday.
we
on
ready to
Tuesday.
leave?
Yeah, just go on. It's
Ready.
Tuesday after all.
Well,
Yeah. Leaping cancels fall damage. Ah, okay. So because I leapt into the infinite void, it was perfectly fine. Just don't jump
Yes.
into the infinite void. Twatter,
Yes.
you may indeed DM me about your ETF2L open roster ride. Absolutely. I will accept free things. As long as I don't have to, like, delete scrap metal from my backpack to get the medal, you know? That has value.
Like 2 cents? I love 2
Like
cents.
JZ. Does the dog heal from his poison or something?
no,
Or is it just
No.
my funny mushrooms?
it's your funny mushrooms when you're moving.
Yeah, you have the bonus.
And then also every third attack of your mouse 1.
Oh, it's a little laggy here, if you don't mind me saying so. If it didn't
Yeah,
I
offend
mind.
the
anyone.
gups.
Chris, have you seen him?
Him? Is it the fly? Him!
Look at him go!
Him snout.
I love him so much. There is nothing more sweet than a bloody what are they called? Equipment drone carrying a jade elephant.
Oh yeah, but what about him?
A wax quail, that's true. Well, if only they could wear a quail, you know?
What?
Well, think about it. What if the equipment drone could have his own quail?
There's a him here.
You're not buying that quail, Chris?
I have one.
You can have two. The government can't
because
stop
then they will
you.
conspire against me.
Oh, there's two feet
goat host
printers.
printers.
Yo, that's a pair
Oh,
of
yeah.
feet.
Are they 2 left feet though?
Hello, Archkex. Did you try the soldier mod for Risk of Rain yet? No, and I remember watching like a GIF on Discord or something, and I was like, that's absolutely dope-tastic, I said. That's mad, cool, and poggers. And then I laughed.
Hee hee hee. Oh hee hee.
That's not the item I wanted there, but whatever. Oops. Fire Stick also prevents bit donations. It's an Amazon product. Why? Oh no, you're using our ecosystem. Stop that.
What does this do? I don't know what this just did.
What does what do? Stoneflux Pauldron, it doubles your health, but it halves your movement speed.
Remember when Unicorn had like
I
100
just
of
had
those
7
before?
hooves.
Well, I mean, it could be a
mean-
lot worse then, right?
I mean, Chris is
I
the
would have
sniper
happily
class.
taken it, you know.
Is this the one you took like 10,000?
Yeah.
Oh, last
Yeah.
time.
That's great.
You're
I
very
love it.
slow, dog.
I already have one.
I've
I
been printing
would've
so
wanted
many
more.
toes.
Um,
And we one very heckin' fast doggo. Moving at incredibly high speeds. The double hoofs means I can get hoofs much faster, you see.
nice.
I'm still waiting to kill all the corrupt enemies, but I don't think they're all here, so that makes me moy.
Thank you, elephant. I love it because occasionally the equipment drone uses the elephant and you just hear him go.
It makes a chirp.
Yeah. There's nothing sweeter than being reminded of him smile.
Very cute.
Don't forget, you are here forever. Ah, I'm starting to buy hooves now. Oh my god, I'm too quick. Too fast, too quick.
I don't have the corrupted teddy bear, but I keep getting the like shield from it. It's very confusing.
You get it
Oh, I
from something else. I have it as well. I don't know why. Alright, 19 hooves is pretty good.
I'm sorry, you have how many? 19? What the?
Hey, unicorn. Nyum.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go
Where
print
are you?
some and be slightly faster.
I mean, you could get 19. I think at half my speed, I would still be faster than Baze.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Each hoof is what, like 10, 20% or something?
15, I think.
15? Okay. Well, right in the middle. Jif is a peanut butter brand.
It's also
It's pronounced Jif.
It's also a file format used to send short videos. But
Without
technically,
audio.
they aren't GIFs, they're MP4s because GIF is a very specific file format that only has 256 colors.
Keep talking.
So yeah,
No one needs
Jiffy is a shit website because it's actually filled with MP4s.
They should call themselves
not
MP4y.
GIFs. Exactly, yeah. It's fake branding.
Honestly, they should call that franding, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And
Oh, I just walked through an area of the map and lost all my health. Was that perhaps
Wow.
a boss?
Yeah, it's a magma one.
Crazy.
Does anyone want another Wake of Vulture? Because honestly, pretty.
Do they stack?
Yeah, but I mean that it's just a bad item.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, yeah,
it's just
yeah,
a
yeah.
bad one.
I don't mind randomly becoming an electric or whatever. I mean, whatever.
Sure.
Talking.
To be fair, I think that might be how I got. Oh my god! Hello. Can you come?
Oh, sorry, you want me to come back? Hello. When you
It's like
you feed
it's like the 20-year-old dog and like the brand new puppy that's just completely full of energy.
we'll get there eventually, young Pupperstifer. Where are you, morsel? Over here. How fast are you moving?
This is me sprinting, by the way. Oh my god.
I
Tragic.
think.
You've
I
done
mean,
enough.
if I
against
get goat
professional.
hooves, it's probably pointless because they're probably gonna get upgraded anyway.
No, you should get as many goat hoofs as you can.
Unironically, I would suggest you take Eulogy 0, not Eulogy 0, Egocentrism, so that you can get rid of the Clover if you don't like it.
No?
And then all
I
you
like
use is find a Cleansing Pod, and then you get like a billion health and movement speed.
Pupper.
And it's great.
Where's the final?
Hang on, I've got some more
Void-
commons now.
Um,
There's a lot of them. What do you mean final? Or is there only
There's four.
one? Oh, I guess
Four
all the
left.
missile drones are on the mini map now. We've really been funding that US military, huh? There's a scrapper here, by the way. The dog.
What is he doing?
Jif had a
Question mark?
recall recently.
Yo, is this
Everyone
a
got
key
summoned out.
printer?
You mean a red printer? That's a little joke I just came up with because they commonly drop reds.
I didn't laugh.
You just
would
say
you
I
describe
didn't
a
laugh.
1 in 5 chance as common?
Extremely common, yes.
Hmm.
Okay, you have a
Also, the
1 in
worst
5
part is
chance
that-
of instantly winning the game. It's not very often. I'm not gonna bother with it. Whatever. Rare. It's also not good though.
I would just describe a 20% chance as sort of uncommon.
Nah.
But-
Sorry.
Okay.
Hippity hoppity, your property is mine now. I think that's how that goes.
Mhm.
Hello, Gov.
Hello,
Thanks
governor.
for stealing my property.
Oh,
Oh no, but we need it. What are we gonna do with
Was,
it? Golden toilet seats.
Unicorn, maybe you might want this.
What is it?
The light
Lysate
this.
cell.
Would you like?
Yeah.
No, because I'm going to eventually find wings and fly.
Okay.
I believe in you. Would you like to fight
Thank
the
you.
final boss of the entire game?
Yes.
No, not just yet, because I'm trying to find a shop.
What you want to
Okay,
buy?
there's no frog here. I want to buy funny items.
Oh, you mean that froggy shop?
Yes, the froggy shop.
What he doing though?
I don't think I can find it. Or I'm not. I've searched and I haven't found it. So we can just
That was
do
frightening.
the boss now. Oh, okay. I was actually just waiting for Lindy to die, so I get an extra item here. Smile.
Well,
That's
I revived
extremely.
you absolute buffoon. Oh! What the? What shot me? Nothing shot me.
Well, I'm calling the boss.
What is
Did
crack
you
this
have a
supper
Dios?
open? What does that mean?
I had a Dios
I want
and I died.
Is it-
Tragic.
Did I want to crack that sucker open? I don't understand.
Streamer is so fast.
No, I'm not. Zoom.
You should spectate me as the sort of counter opposite to streamer.
Counter
Polar
opposite.
opposite.
The same.
Polar opposite.
I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna leave.
Can I be a polar bear?
Anything is possible.
I
Just put your
teleported into
mind
a
to it.
random room by going up enough.
Yeah.
Up.
Sorry, I'm having some difficulty controlling my dog.
Okay.
Streamer, do we zoom in?
Yeah, it's all that Fortnite and Fanta.
And stuff.
Yeah,
You mean the Mountain Dew and the Doritos?
yeah, that's it. Sure, why not? Mountain Dew.
Moi.
Oh, my health bar's
Oh.
low. Oh,
Hmm.
I think full
Thank
damage is doing quite a bit. Huh?
Streamer, do be fast.
Do you like the sound of the dog's paws on the ground?
Yes.
Look
It's
at him
great spread out.
go!
Yeah.
I love them so much.
Him. Honestly, if playing as accurate, you just spit on them twice and then leave and come back 8 seconds later when the poison wears off and come and spit on them again.
That's what I've been doing.
Genius.
I'm pretty smart and epic and cool.
Gaming.
I've also actually been letting them hit me because I have razor wire, so when I bleed, they just hurt themselves. Smile.
Ah.
Oh my god, 1 HP from poison. Where is it? It's there. There we go.
Do we get 4
Ooh.
items each or 3? I've
Yeah.
taken 3.
We get 4. 1, 2,
Okay, I've taken 4.
4.
Stinky Chris.
Oh yeah.
Taken.
Taken the loops. The government, I'm here to pay your taxes.
I didn't even know what hit me both times. I just got collapsed.
Yeah, collapse is nasty.
There
Are
you
you okay to leave one?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Wasn't there a super rare we needed to find, or did you already find it?
I purchased it for you.
Wait. Oh, that was the
Wake
that
of
was the wait.
vultures. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that spawns at the top of the map.
No, it spawns at the bottom of the map.
Hey Tom, I don't know if it works. I will now show you my biggest Moi face. Moi.
We're going to loop, right?
Yes, I would like to loop. How about you
Okay,
two?
cool. Thank you.
Oops.
Loops, Christopher? Oh yeah, we're gonna buy Kirby, I think.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
we will eat the car, and Chris will
Carby.
shit herself, laugh,
Oh.
and say Carby.
I'm
And
most excited for the staircase, Kirby.
staircase Kirby. Starby.
RB. Oh no.
Mushy
Him.
mushy.
There's a void touch cup.
When's the Ring of Pain stream, huh?
I keep looking at it in my Steam.
Nice.
You know, it's there in like my recents.
Oh, yep, lovely.
So it's like it's watching me. It's like it's taunting me.
It
You know?
knows.
Yeah, it's like you should play this. Unicorn gave you this. It's got high emotional value.
Yeah.
You know how
Yes.
powerful emotions are. You could absorb them. Become stronger than ever.
Up. Let me out. Let
Oh.
me out.
Have you been eaten?
So many gupps.
I'll help you.
Did we get the we didn't get the event, did we? Oh my god, thank
What
you. You can get there are like family events that make it so that only certain enemies spawn.
Oh, so
there's
we'd
so
have
many
only guts.
Yeah, but I don't recall seeing the text in chat, and you can't scroll back in chat, which is a bit annoying.
That's pretty stupid, huh? Stinky.
I think we must have got the event because I'm only seeing guts.
Traveler, do you want these drugs?
Of course. You don't know. No need to ask.
Christopher. Christopher,
Hello.
do you see this on my head?
Yeah. I cannot see. You just zoomed away. Your face teleported.
Oh, I accidentally touched the wall before I landed, so I took a bunch of fall damage. It's
Tragic.
scary. It's really scary moving this quick and not being loader, because when I hit the floor, it really hurts.
Yeah. That's yeah. You do take full damage from leaping.
It's extremely not poggers.
Ooh. Anyone want this?
Foe.
No.
What is it?
Shape plus.
I'd rather
No.
not die in one
Wow.
hit. Smile.
Cowards.
Yes.
Yes.
Finally,
that is
someone understands.
exactly what I am.
I see.
What's my favorite number between 1 and 100? 0, Tom Bowser. I know what you're thinking. The number is 0.
16.7835.
Weeping fungus.
That's
gonna
a funny.
die.
That's like a meme
I'm
number,
dead.
isn't it?
Yes.
It's
Yeah, that fungus was really good for you, Linda.
it's the number of hairs per square inch Germa has on his eyelashes or something, isn't it?
Yes, it's exactly that.
Classic Twitch.
I can't believe you remembered.
When will you change? How have
Never.
you been, Miss? Never. Never ever. I've been wearing the same clothes for weeks.
I just moved the fastest I've ever moved because I leaped right as I got hooked by the jailer.
Yo. How have you been,
It
Mr.
was-
Bowser? How's your Iron Man going? You got yoinked, did you?
Yeah, it was exhilarating. I moved so quickly.
Absorbed by the frond.
Moi.
Oh!
You hit the wall. Moi.
Oh, you're watching my POV?
I might have gone collapsed again.
POV, you're the streamer?
POV, you are the streamer.
I mean, you should take that weeping fungus streamer. That's a
What?
good idea. This
Oh yeah, I've got
This
100 of those. Fungus.
more bungus.
A bungus. A bungus, a fungus, among us. I don't think I want Visions of Heresy, do I?
I mean, it's actually good for Akron.
Is that the primary
Heresy.
replacement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I yoinked that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, did you want it?
It's okay.
Hang on, it's the Mouse 4 replacement. I've been lied to.
A squid polyp from
That's
a
not
big
vision,
chest.
that's essence of heresy.
No, that's polyps.
Oh,
My
moi.
sadness is increased.
Marginally.
I
Um,
am less happy than I was 8 seconds ago.
Yeah, the mouse 4 replacement is
Think of the elephant with the bow.
My happiness is increased. She was a princess. Huh. Oh, a coin printer. Get out of here, Elon Musk.
Me in real life.
Yo.
Ooh, a
got him.
coin printer.
Chris, when she sees an ATM. I could just put plastic in the machine and get real
Do
metal
you
out.
have you ever, well, you probably haven't, but have you ever been to one of those ATMs that dispense like coins and rolls?
Oh god, it makes you feel like a drug
No.
dealer.
I'm like pretty sure.
Do you mean the people inside the building with the ATM
No, I'm
outside?
pretty sure there was one. This is years ago, so I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
if it
there's
still exists.
They have them in the supermarket in the UK. They're called like coin.
But they
Coinstar.
would like
Coinstar,
dispense
yeah.
like they were like packaged in paper.
But isn't that for like putting your loose change in?
That's what I
and then
thought.
getting scammed because it takes like 50% of it. It's like, wow, you saved £300 and we're going to take 200 of it for providing this service.
£300 in pennies?
I thought it was for like the
Yeah.
dispenser of the coins. I thought it was for like shopkeepers and stuff, so they could have like
Money.
coins in
Maybe.
the olden days when people wouldn't just like use their card.
No, so you take all your loose coins there and be like, oh look.
Do you like my awkward walk forwards?
Yes.
Oh, I've really got to go. I've left the oven on. Oh dear.
Willen, can you try and find Frog, please? Thank you.
Focused convergence. Oh, actually, yeah. The frog? Where is da
Yes,
froggy?
please.
Do you have a vague
probably
idea?
somewhere on the map.
That's
So-
a powerful curse you've just placed
I
upon
mean,
me.
I know like the places it spawns, but it's very difficult to describe the places it spawns, if that makes sense.
Could you point at them with your finger?
Well, no, because if I could point at them, then I could just check myself if the frog is there.
Do you
For
know the rough
example,
location?
there is a frog here. There is a frog here, but I need to clear the...
I'll
Firstly, I
help.
need to not attack myself. I need to go
Mr.
kill
Bowser.
this enemy so that
I
we can
understand.
actually activate it.
Thank you for the 69 bits, Mr. Tom Bowser.
Get the goop.
You made some gains. What's your woodcutting level? Sorry, woodcutting LVL? Question mark?
69.
Wow! At colon wave at wow! Cool. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Tesla coil. If you use that lunar
Nice.
printer, won't your heresy item get consumed? Yeah, but then I'll become. Do I want armor on this character? I don't think so. I
Wait,
have.
is there a lunar printer? What?
Yeah, there is.
You can just not take the
oh.
item.
Ooh, Transcendence.
suppose you're right.
Ooh,
I want to use
that's an
this. Yeah, go on.
interesting
I
offer.
fell through the floor. That's
You
not
fell
proper.
off. I shouldn't
There's
have
a
taken.
little gap.
It's an interesting offer, but I don't have any lunar items to give it.
I can
It's
just
very
feed it
tragic.
if you want like a few of them. I don't know.
I would like one of them.
Where is it
if-
again?
if-
Sorry, could you mark it? Is it up where you are?
It's right here. Yeah, it's right.
I'll be there in
well, then
one
I
second.
haven't been able to move.
What? I don't understand what popping those little Pikmin bulbs do.
Money.
Yeah,
Oh.
it gives you money.
Okay, it's taken
Yes.
my goat
There's a
hoof.
crystallis here.
Oh, because it's a white printer. Oh, lovely.
I've never been
Thank
sadder
you.
in my entire life.
Now you only have 22. Moi.
It's not enough.
Now I have.
So
4,000
15%
health.
slower.
Let's go.
wanna fight the
it's
boss?
not linear. It's What's the
I
opposite?
thought it
of
is linear, exponential. I thought it was linear.
No, I don't think the move. Actually, it might be.
I think
don't
the
know.
hooves, and the thing is linear. Because if you get like 100 of them, you actually do move like 150 times faster or whatever. 15,000 times.
I
don't
know. Maybe they changed it because I remember it used to be that 2 goat's hoofs were always better than 2 energy drinks.
It's because they
So
changed
drinks were
energy
never worth
drinks.
taking.
The energies used to be 33%, and then they changed it to be 50% for the first one, and then 25% on subsequent ones or something.
Okay. I knew they changed it to that percentage. I thought it was like 25 on the first, and then like 15 everything else.
I don't
I'm
remember.
ready
about
to do
linear
the boss
versus
fight.
exponential thing though. Yeah, go for
I
it.
think it's 25% on each one
We can go. Where is it?
for the energy drink.
Oh god. Oh no.
More gups.
I thought they changed the.
I've just realized that like Transcendence probably isn't a great idea
not?
because I've
Yup.
got like a healing thingy. I've got the woodland sprite on me,
Did you?
so I'm always healing.
Did you just
Oh,
engage
well.
in a skill issue? You're trying to
Yeah.
bring me in on this as well.
Maybe.
How
But
come?
it's okay because I'm gonna get the fun item next level or when we go to the shop. So you know.
Fun item is a good like Twitch streamer name. We should remember that.
Okay.
I think gnarled wood sprite is pretty sick as well. You'd be one of those sort of hardcore RP streamers.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
like only play Sea of Thieves, and you'd have a pirate hat, big bushy beard,
Yeah.
you'd
And
play
listen to Sea
Warhammer.
Shanty too.
Yeah, and you'd play RuneScape 3 and
This,
not old
this
school
sounds like
RuneScape.
a really original idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking of calling it Crocruck.
Wow, that's a really good name. Even
And-
though we already said that we'd be doing gnarled wood sprite, but
And
yeah,
when people
I
join
love
my
it.
stream, I'll say Army Sharties.
Yar.
Army Sharties. And I'll call my chat members the old landlubbers. Wait, I do already start my stream by saying ahoy Shifumos. It's my famous catchphrase. You all know it.
Yeah.
That's what I've always said.
Ahoy.
Yep.
I say ahoy Shifumos.
You say ahoy.
I say ahoy shifumos. Ahoy moishi.
I'm usually asleep by the time you get to the second word.
I'm so glad I'm so entertaining. And like, every time I talk to someone on my voice, they're always like, yeah, I fall asleep whenever you start talking. Please stop. Yawn emoji. LUL.
Because... Oh.
Plus, you fell off.
Minus you fell off.
Plus, you touched grass.
Oh.
Yeah, I was making a joke because I'm always like going to bed by the time you start streaming. But
Do I need to start like an
sorry.
hour sooner for you?
I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to force you to change your stream schedule. Just
I
for
don't
me.
know.
There's a stream schedule.
Yeah, whenever the fuck will
9
feels
o'clock.
like it.
It's always been 9 o'clock. It used to be half 8.
It used to be no, it used to be like 7 when you were in the UK. So.
Oh, in the UK, yeah, but in the Netherlands, it used to start half an hour
Yeah.
earlier than it does now.
Yeah, that's a bit better for me.
Well,
but-
it actually used to be a whole hour now, but it used to be that I'd get home from work, cook, and then I'd stream, and then I'd go to bed, and that was my entire day every day. But now
You know,
that it's an hour
if you
later, I
want
get the
to-
time.
you should have an hour of personal time. It's
Yeah, but the
okay.
problem is I don't
can
get any
watch
sleep
VODs and
because the
stuff.
streams end so late. So it's not really like I'm having my free time. I'm cutting out my sleep anyway.
Oh no.
It's not necessarily a good thing.
Okay, are we good
Thank
to go
you,
to
Tom.
the shop?
Absolutely. I would like for you to be able to watch my streams, and I feel bad for all the people that move to Canada because they have to watch stupid Canadian streamers like Northernlian.
Ah, yes.
They're like, oh, I can't watch your streams anymore. You're live at
Is
3 a.m.
Jobs is American, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, he plays
wait,
poker.
the fuck?
I
Most-
see.
The most American sport. I poisoned him. Quickly, buy your items.
No.
Oh, no!
Is he a foe? What happened?
No, there was a knife printer!
What happened?
No!
Streamer moves too quickly and
No! They
poisoned shopkeeper.
used 5 greens to buy a ceremonial dagger!
You did this to
That's what
yourself.
you get. That's what you get.
I don't even know what it took. It took my
Probably
regenerating
just some
scrap.
recycled. Yeah.
I only
you're
had
probably
one,
pretty
though.
safe. So then it took 4 other items.
Well,
What did it take?
Ooh, free 8.
Oh, no, don't stand in here!
Oh,
Oh.
it's him, McQuail.
I now have him.
Streamer, you have
We
such a
all-
relaxing voice.
I agree.
You can use these hit sounds for your next like Osu beat map sound effects or whatever, chat.
I will not.
Through the floor
I was gonna
decimated
say.
is
I
my
thought you were gonna say,
favorite
like,
hit
for the
song.
next Woho.
You don't like Jorbs, you can't talk about the game in his chat. No, you want to... Actually, what did Jorbs do? I haven't watched him in a while. He had like... Wasn't there like... There were in-chat memes, weren't there? They were like...
There was like the whatever the fuck he says whenever you subscribe.
Yeah, and it was like an XCOM reference.
Yeah.
It was like the name of some country
name
or a
of-
city
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I suspect it was probably the name of like the country in a mission in XCOM or something that he did terribly on or
Yeah.
something. I don't remember. The only level in XCOM I remember the name of is is it Newfoundland? I think.
No,
It's-
that's in Canada.
In XCOM 1, there's a mission where you have to fight chrysalids for the first time,
Wonderful. Yeah.
and it's on the map Newfoundland, and you go through like a Lovecraftian like shipping yard with like, you know, rotting shark corpses and stuff.
Power, yeah.
And when you get to the end of the level, it's been quite easy, you know, not too tough. All of a sudden, all the corpses explode open, and like these chrysalis monsters pop out.
Oh wow.
And they take over your troops. They like implant like a seed
Yeah.
in them that turns them into chrysalids.
Oh wow.
So it's very memorable.
Uh huh. Yeah, yeah.
Tom Bowser, that mission is horrible. I'm glad you remember. Because it's like the start of the mission is quite easy. It's quite normal aliens you're fighting, and you're like, well, okay, finishing it a bit soon, bit quick.
Yeah.
Why was this mission even like special? And then yeah, like all of your troops in a game where you get almost no troops and you level them up really slowly, and they are like you name them after your friends and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get eaten by space lobsters and turned into space lobsters that eat your other co-workers, and yeah,
Very
Typical day at the office.
in the Netherlands, am I right?
I see.
Would you like to fight the boss? I'm still up. I'm
No.
actually
I
pissing
would
myself
like
with
to
sadness from the dagger.
Clear the void field, and then I would like to try and find another frog.
You love those frogs.
Those frogs really do be
Yeah,
hiding
because now I want to
today.
get egocentrism, and then we go to like the funny level, and I turn all the egocentrisms into like free health and speed, and I become faster than you.
Speed, huh?
Smile.
Didn't realize
Yeah.
it was one of those streams.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did you see that we did God Wars dungeon the other day, Unicorn? I'm a proper
I saw
MMO
it
player.
being mentioned in chat and the likes. Yeah. Nice.
It was cool.
Oh, I saw you like light the fire.
Oh yeah,
as in
right.
It
The
was like
start.
it didn't reduce your stat, or like there was an issue with it.
Yeah,
something.
the area outside has like a big blizzard and it reduces your stats, and I barely had the construction level to build the fire, so in the 3 steps it took me through the snow to get to the fire, my construction
you
had dropped.
Yeah.
So I had to go like do some other bullshit.
No.
Stoneflux Pauldron?
Ooh, where?
That's not so... I
Oh,
mean, I've
you
just eaten
stole
it.
it.
Well, I
What
walked
the
over it. Stole it?
What?
I paid for this with your tax money.
With my tax money?
Yeah, thanks for
Our
that, by the
tax
way.
money.
Damn, that I actually got
Tax money?
I didn't earn enough to be taxed last year.
Oh, I had that in my unemployment year. That was
Yeah.
fun. When you fill out the forms and then it tells you, like, oops.
Well, no,
No,
it was great
that's-
because I got like at the end of my payslip, it was like, oh, you only earned this much, so we owe you this much tax, and then that amount immediately got taxed back.
No!
Which was like I didn't take all of it.
It's
but
such
it
a
was like-
BM.
yeah, it's like, here, have this free money back that we didn't need to take from you, but we're gonna tax it again.
I just remember filling it out so seriously and like spending a long time trying to do it properly as best as I could. Like, oh yes, this is an expense. No, this isn't. And
Oh.
at the end, it was like, yeah, sorry, this is like
What
a
forms were these?
percentage of minimum wage. It was the blah blah blah. It's working employed, self-employed forms.
Oh.
You have to
I've
fill out
never
a
filled in one of
specific.
those.
Oh, you have to fill out specific forms if you're self-employed.
Yep.
And I think they expect that you're making like a few grand a month or something, which I was not.
Oh no.
So it was nice to fill out all the forms thinking, oh, I'm not doing so bad. And
Yeah.
then they showed you like the ranges to even start paying taxes, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
well, hope this.
No, I just had it because I mainly work part-time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
And then I didn't have a job for like 4 months or whatever.
But now you're in
Now
that
I
hot
do.
3D printing business. Can I ask you how it's
Yeah.
going, or is that illegal?
No, it's illegal.
I'm gonna
No,
ask
I'm
you
joking.
anyway. I'm excited to hear
So
more.
we've got like, essentially we're tied to a university, and there are benefits of being tied to a university and there are disadvantages of being tied to a university.
Are you into
The
it?
main disadvantage is the fact that finance take 10 years to do anything.
As a uni, yeah.
So essentially we've got like a bunch of jobs that are ready to go, and these are like, you know, these people are paying like £5,000.
Yeah.
But we need to set them up on finance's system, which means we need to get a bunch of like company information from them. Then it needs to go over to finance. Then finance need to verify that by like finding them on like finding the company online, phoning
Red
the phone
tape,
number
red tape,
on
red tape.
there. And so I basically hand them a quote, and I'm like, yeah, this is how much it costs. And then it's like, okay, and now we need to wait a month for finance to actually approve you giving us money to pay for the job.
They tend to come through with it though, don't they? Like education tends to have a lot of money, don't they?
What do you mean?
For these sorts of projects, like they usually will give you the $5,000 for them, even if it
No,
does
no, no, no,
take-
no. The companies that come to us need to pay us $5,000, but they can't pay us the $5,000 until finance have set them up properly,
Oh,
and finance do a bunch of checks beforehand. And it's like we don't.
We
Like
don't
there
give-
have been, yeah, we don't do it unless we have at least a deposit, because there have been other bits of work that the university has done before and then not received reimbursement for.
you spend like hundreds and hundreds on like 3D printing supplies or whatever, and
Yeah.
then you have to like almost put it in the bin.
Yeah.
There's
Um,
flight here, didn't you want that?
Oh, I did, yeah. Also, yeah, we can do the boss now.
Thanks, Teddy
I
Bear.
can't find a frog.
I
It's very tragic.
No frog.
Mine.
will find one.
Okay.
How are you enjoying the Risk of Reen? You know what? Let's go with it. How are you enjoying the Risk of Reen stream today, chat? Are you Are you pogged out of your gourd? I think that's
Oh
what the
no!
Chris!
Not again!
Oh no,
He was
Chris.
hidden. He was hidden in the other item. I saw it was blue. I was like, a new
Where's
item to
Chris?
try.
Where's Chris?
You know,
I'm
I
actually
wanna
relatively
flex on
fast.
someone who's slower than me.
you know, like
I
Sideshow
think you might
Bob.
be faster than me still, Chris.
I have 10 hoofs and like a bunch
Oh,
of
that's why
hooves.
you're still.
Do you have no
still
speed
faster
items?
than me.
You have
I
two
have a
hooves.
quail so I can jump.
The quail's
I have like
important.
no items comparatively to the rest of you.
I have 3 happiest mosques, and I'm questioning everything.
Are
Wow.
you feeling happy?
I'm very happy.
Do you reckon that's
Where
a
is
Majora's
the
Mask
boss?
reference?
Oh, it's over this way. Willen's at the boss, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, above you.
You're enjoying it more. Pretty pogger. Do you want to start the boss?
Yes, please.
I'll be there in 10 years.
Do you think Happiest Mask
Moi.
is a big Majora's Mask reference?
I wouldn't know. I've never played Majora's.
Well, you see, there's a titular character in that game called the Happy Mask Salesman,
Okay.
who sells
Is he-
masks.
Do you think Majora's Mask is a reference to the hit cultural items known as masks? They were very big in the year 2020.
Don't think it is. I think masks came from Majora's Mask first, actually. I think it invented
I see.
them.
Okay. Ow, I died.
Especially the mask you get when you play the ocarina and you get a bunch of baby chickens to follow you around.
Very
Fuck
nice.
baby chickens.
Oh, I thought Chris was about to go, yo, that's amazing, let's play the game now, that sounds great. Instead she thinks, oh yes, let's kill them.
I didn't say kill them, I said bop them. That's your boop on the snoot.
I don't think you can boop tiny
Never
things on
heard
the snoot.
anyone.
That's false. That's not true. You're telling porcupines.
Pork pies.
That's Cockney rhyming slang for lies, in case anyone in chat doesn't.
Cock! On my
And
stream?
bull torture.
Yo, let's go. Everyone's welcome.
Oh, look. Ah. Fuck. These jellyfish are not very friendly.
It's because none of us are
No,
playing
they're
loader. If you play loader, you one-shot them with the fist and they go splat.
That is so true. But I am not the loader, so I thereby can't do that.
I'm pretending to be loader. By having so much mobility, I can jump into the sky and then melee the boss.
Oh, I almost
Willen's
died.
found Loader 2.0.
I mean, actually, I did just run up and swipe it. Are we all alive still?
No, I'm dead.
Ah, sucks to be a skill issue.
I'm gonna spectate you and see what movement looks like.
No, I picked up
I wanna
a slow
see some
pauldron
real
earlier. Look how
speed.
slow I am.
Oh my god. Yeah, very slow.
Oh,
Wow, imagine being so
no.
slow. Willen, can you go back quickly? Check the bridge. There might have been a frog there. Down.
Thunder?
On the side of the bridge. It doesn't look like. No. The other bridge as
No.
well. On the other end.
Oh yeah, we never found the frog.
Yeah. Check.
Cock. Oh,
Ah, you can't activate it now. It's too late. Rip.
Frog is gone. Frog
Very
emoji.
tragic.
Frog is gone. Frog emoji.
frog is frog, 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 frog.
That's how one talks to me. I'm like,
Frog, 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 frog. You know how like the pocket monsters will say their names? They're like, ah, Clefairy, 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 Clefairy. What if frogs would just be like frog? They hip nice. They hop down the street and they just go frog, frog, frog. Would you laugh? Would you think they're very cute?
Maybe.
Probably. I'm very easily amused. You underestimate. Oh,
So wait, hang on. What does that say? You know what? No, I'm not saying anything.
what does that say about you, Hans?
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that was where. Yeah, you got that. You got. Oh, hoo, hee, hee.
he-
Whatever happened to Pogs, huh? Remember those?
No.
Nah, neither do I. They were like 20 years before my time.
You're attacking the happiest masks.
What?
Which
So
of them
friends.
goes? Yeah, that's it. Just style it out. You know, when I was looking at your items, I was like, wow, we actually have a similar amount of items, and then I saw your 22 stacks.
Yeah. Rolling.
Oh,
Crows do that.
Tragic. You can head through the teleporter now.
Crows do say crow, don't they? They're
No, they don't.
smart boys.
Yeah.
They go.
Or if you watched, I don't remember what the Doctor Who episode is called.
Nah.
It's season 10 of New Who, I'm fairly sure.
Toho. That's
No,
what
they
people
say
say. They say
Who.
they talk about new Who's, yeah. Oh, we're zooming, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, well, who's your favorite new Who? And you're like, oh, I like the one with the sock on their head.
Yeah.
All right, I'm happy to continue on into the
Yes.
afterlife.
okay.
I've
I'll
come to
press
peace.
the button.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah.
Cow.
Okay, there's a guaranteed frog on this level. gonna
I'm
go
so
after
glad you've said those words.
Froggers.
You could have said any words in the entire language, but that combination was important to me.
that. Lovely.
Bonkers.
Oh, I guess all of us are going to be getting these beans,
Who
right?
is this?
Beans.
That's not a fucking crib. I don't even want that.
Why you want to attack a pot? So mean.
Do I want the mercurial arachnis? What does that do? I don't.
What is
Spine?
it?
It's like the spine lunar item.
Oh, so that will summon like an area where anything inside it gets a buff, but that includes the enemies. So it's a very fun troll item.
I'm not a
I
troll,
would
so
highly
I wouldn't
recommend
take it.
picking it up.
Ah, classic.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what you would say, isn't it?
Yep.
A morsel. A normal morsel. A morsel of cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have also
Unfortunate.
taken Transcendence because technically it negates full damage as well.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, because full damage is based off your total HP, not your shields. So
I didn't
because
know
you
that.
have 1 HP, it gets scaled to 1 HP. for
Oh,
full
it
damage.
it leaves you with 1 health.
No. At most you can take 1 HP of full damage.
Oh right. Oh yeah, I thought you like
Yeah.
set your health to 0.
Nope.
It set your health to 1.
No. It deals 1 HP of damage,
Streamers
but that
having
damage
issues.
gets applied to your shields.
James Bond having them strong.
Comprehension.
Am I a bit dark today? Yeah, my light went out, Tom. I'm having to use the lamp I normally use to light my face to light the green screen behind me. So I'm just living with it, you know. I'm being grim dark, cyberpunk,
Yeah.
Void.
village punk, or cottage core. Village punk would be sick, actually.
What is this?
Village punk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
Is-
said it's sick. You cannot say something sick and then not explain what it is, huh?
Do I need to say anything else? Just think of like an old like vicar, but like rocking it
I'm a
out.
parish because his dog is attacking me and I run slower than the dog.
There's nothing more
Moi.
Catholic than a goth girl, I think. So they all work.
Have you considered a Catholic girl?
What about the
Yeah.
goth nun?
No way.
Yo, a goth nun, that would be sick, dude. What about one of the goth, but the nuns with the ducks?
So many questions. No
Yeah.
answers?
You don't need
I'm ready
answers.
to do the boss whenever, by the way.
You all
so-
know about little nuns, of course.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean, yeah,
Of
sure?
course.
Chris, we need to find new people to play with. Shudder at the thought.
See, this is why everyone pokes fun at your streams, because you just poke right back.
Yep.
It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you mean you hate me?
No?
Help me.
I'm ready to
I
do
would
the boss
never.
whenever.
Why do I get like
Yeah.
5 hours of sleep a day for this? Just to be bullied.
Oh no.
I
Kate
didn't
wakes
say
up
anything.
and says, oh, I just shat myself. I've had 15 hours of sleep. I'm loving life.
Very tragic.
He doesn't stream every day.
I mean, you don't stream every day.
No, I try not to.
Yeah.
For your sanity?
Sure. I'm actually using my PC to mine Bitcoin on my days off.
Is that more or less profitable than your streams?
It's absolutely not profitable for anyone in the world to mine Bitcoin. There is zero chance. Even on a massive scale, there's no chance it's worth the electricity cost at this point.
Personally, I think the profit sits in scamming people out of their own Bitcoin.
Yo, yeah, I mean, actually, right? No,
100% profit margin.
the profit is in buying RuneScape bonds. They're currently 6.5 mil, and they were only like 4 mil a few months ago.
So they're gonna go up more in price. Financial advice with Woolen.
Yeah. Well, you see, they increased the price of membership, but not the price of bonds.
Yes.
And also, it's the summer soon, and they're releasing a new raid, so loads of people are going to
Get
buy
their membership.
Yeah, buy their membership again.
Hmm.
It's
Think
just
that's
Why did they
economics.
not increase the price of bonds? What the hell?
I don't know.
They
think-
forgot.
They probably will, or maybe they forgot about them. I don't know.
Like maybe they expected that they actually made the bonds scale, but they didn't, so they forgot about it.
Or maybe they chose not to appease like some random nerd with their
But
RuneScape
aren't you
addiction.
grandfathered in still? If you have the...
Yeah, if you have an old like £5 a month subscription,
Yeah.
you still have it. Yeah, but if you make a new subscription, it will be the expensive one. Although it's cheaper if you subscribe on the longer ones. It's more expensive
Right,
if you do it
yeah.
month per month. So it's clear what they're doing.
Okay.
I bought a full year membership when it was on sale for like £40, which I thought was pretty good. It's
Wow.
normally like 12 a month. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
sure. I'll play this game more than 3 months this year. That's fine.
How many
Yeah.
do we get?
Two
Two?
items each. And
It's
one die.
it's such a fucking minefield in there.
Yeah.
I got
Cool.
bapped by a clay pot. I didn't even have
picked
it.
up
I
an item
appreciate
that
you,
makes
Tom
it
Bowser.
a third of the size.
Let's buy each other alcohol one day, like adults do. That's how
Is
you
that a
show.
thing?
Yeah, that's how you show affection for someone. You buy them
I
alcohol.
don't think I ever
Then what do you
have
do?
bought
Oh,
anyone a
fuck,
drink.
I picked that
When you
guy
hate
up, I
someone,
died.
you give them regular poison. You make it less obvious.
I was gonna say, what do you do when they don't drink alcohol?
You buy them alcohol
Poison.
anyway, and then you throw it in their
A
face.
glass of water with a
Lovely.
cube of
A cube of
Ice.
ice, yeah.
Replace their apple juice with whiskey or a bottle
Yeah.
of scotch.
Ball of scotch. Dutchland or England? It would be in London, Tom Bowser, probably. You bought RS membership a while back, and it felt very wrong because your mum didn't let you pay for it when you were a kid. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. Should I be able to see Brimhaven? Oh, I don't know.
So
Funk caves?
radical.
That's members content. Oh, I don't know. Do I need more than Rune, really? Oh, the Vomit Boy!
excuse me.
Did I start it?
Nice.
My least favorite superhero.
Really?
Vomit boy.
more than Vomit Girl? It's trusty sidekick and friend.
Actually,
Together?
romantic partner. If you read the more recent comments. as
Oh
well, you know.
shit! Together they
spoil
form
anything.
the Vom Squad.
Yeah.
The unbreakable
Don't forget their little son, Barf Buddy.
Barf! He is their dog. Oh man. You look forward to drinking Guinness with me someday. It's a rare treat to be able to see me drinking Guinness, trust me. I mean, these days it is, I guess. What happened, Chris? Is that why we're here? You were like worried about the amount of Guinness I was drinking.
Yeah, it was actually to say a intervention.
Shit.
Distracting the streamer from drinking.
I can't believe I
Smart
pay for the
str-
intervention every month.
Streamer, would you mind going back into the teleporter zone?
Yeah. Yeah.
I assume
Someone
the
has
only
to,
one.
You know that meme where it's just like ... yeah, like YE, and it's like, I don't remember what
Yeah.
the picture is, but it's some like cartoon or something, I don't know. It's
I'll just replace it with a Wookiee
Also-
instead.
I never realized, but with Wake of Vultures, it adds your current elite aspect to your name. So you're currently Glacial Woolen.
Ooh, I am.
Oh,
It's because I have some cold, hard truths about the world economic situation.
I'm ready to hear them. Hit me.
We are going into another recession because of World War III.
Wow.
That's it. That's my hot take for today. I hope none of you drive cars and have a nice day.
Excuse me. I thought you said that these were cold hard truths, not hot takes.
It's a hot take that we're having a recession in World War 3. Shit. I'm in the wrong century, apparently.
You said it was a hot take.
No, I said it was a cold, hard truth. Wait, hang on, you're all dead?
No, oh wait, yeah, Chris has also died. Yeah, you just need to go
I
to
was
the
being
shop.
greedy. I
Just go to the
I
shop.
was getting like items and
When did you all die?
I
there
died
was sparks right down.
trying to charge the teleporter.
I thought you were
because there
just
so
being
many
rude
things.
making me do it. You were like adventuring or
No.
something.
No, I was like off somewhere, and then I got the item, and then I died after.
I don't know when Lenny died.
World
I
War
got
3
battered
mod.
by
Okay,
a
well,
lady.
No,
Please
no, no.
please don't
I'm
hit
not
the
touching.
shopkeeper.
I'm not touching my mouse. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Why is my knife not left on the floor from before?
Because it doesn't roll over. It
Look, I
doesn't roll
found the
over.
frogs.
Chris, where are these frogs? Oh, Chris, look, there's a fourth frog.
Do I?
Where's the frog?
Look out here. See, right here.
No, I'm
Ages.
looking at the item.
The frog's here, Chris. You see him?
I don't see him. Show frog.
He's sitting on top of the other frog.
Oh, very funny. You are the frog. Look,
Yeah.
I am a frog. Look, look,
Okay,
look.
go on, go on. Oh fuck!
Idiot.
You just called me an idiot for falling off the map.
Bye bye
That was
watches.
really funny.
You fell off.
I didn't have any watches.
Okay. No, you turned them on to feet, didn't you?
Yeah.
You just shaped glass. Hmm?
8 glass?
Wait, that's not shaped glass.
Why not eat glass?
Doing on
Okay,
Ethernet
I
cable
don't-
is
I don't-
subjectively better.
I don't really care to sit here and roll until I get another egocentrism.
Did somebody say frogs? Yeah.
Frog is
I want to go. I don't want to. We'll go here. Why not?
Oh, I thought I had the ukulele in my mouth. It's the meat.
yes.
I can play the guitar.
Okay, we can leave.
Should we not do
I
void
mean-
fields? Is that not fun anymore?
No, because it doesn't freeze the time anymore. It's sad.
Oh no, they balanced it.
I know. Imagine balance in my video game.
Imagine
Magic.
not getting infinite items at the start of every single run and rolling through the end of the game every single run. After
Yeah,
playing
it's-
man
it's-
versus
it's-
machine.
It's very tragic. Chris, are you good to leave?
Mhm.
She's thinking about frog. You were in the kitchen and didn't see. Hang on, Flu. No! There they are. There they are. Him and him.
Them.
Them. Yeah, actually, that's a good way to say that. I remember that. Should we instantly kill the boss, or are we farming?
I want to see if there's a cleansing pool around anywhere.
Is this where they'll start spawning?
Oh. I try that.
No, they start.
They
Spawning
always
from, like,
spawn.
stage 1.
Or do they get more likely later on, or?
Nope, but they can just spawn at any point. Ideally, I want them to not spawn right now. I want them to spawn a little bit later. So I'm gonna do a bit of farming. and then-
Oh, that's why you're getting all the lunar items, because then you'll have more stuff to put in the
Yes.
pool. I get you, I get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And then
died
when I, oh
What?
dear.
because I was
Yeah.
in the scrapper, and accidentally, instead of going out of the menu, I pressed escape, so I had like
Yeah.
2 screens to go through.
I got one shot by something. I have no idea what it was.
Okay, maybe we want to do the boss and leave.
I'm perfectly alive and have max health.
Okay. Cool. We can sit here and just farm.
No, let's fight the boss.
Okay.
Got very much stinkied on, and I'm very upset.
I want to see what this free item is, though. Chronobauble. We only get one of those a level, so I don't actually know what having multiple of those shopping receipts does. Oh, him!
No. Oh my god.
He's purchasing many
no,
things.
There's like. There's We get one spawn in for each player who has an item. So there's been like 3, but I've took 2 of them.
Oh.
I've taken 2 of them.
Why
Yeah,
is he going
go ahead.
invisible? What item is that? The watch?
2.
Stealth watch? It's the backpack man. He
Celestine Elite. You can see the bubbles they make.
oh, yeah, I
that's
know.
an invisibility.
Yeah.
bubble.
You
Oh my
normally-
word, what
I guess we're looping now. We never loop.
Yeah.
Oh, there, he's still there.
Hello. Yes, still alive now.
Like the Portal
Barely.
song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
This was a triumph. Sucks to suck, Willen. Making a huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. I just took this for no reason.
you should not have
Hopefully,
taken
I will lose it at some point.
The lizard guy has a very huggable snout. Extremely true. It wobbles. It has jiggle bones.
It's like the holy
Where
mackerel.
was the boss fight?
Exactly. You'll find it. Just
Okay.
keep leaving your iron boots on. Maybe look to the right. It might be across.
Okay.
That's your left, but why not, right?
That was the joke I was making.
Don't understand. There's the teleporter.
Hmm.
Oh, right, over there. Okay. I might try and kill these things quickly. This is
I
where
think
the
Unicorn
wrong
has a
medium
little
is
bit
going.
Health?
of funny Lunicorns.
Just a few, you know.
This was a triumph.
I play the game every now and then.
I'm making
Yeah,
a
like a
note.
boss.
Did some mining off camera.
Yeah.
Open up the chest. 50,000 iron ore. That's what Minecraft gamers want, right?
Yeah.
Mining off camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a little herb crafting off stream. 99 in all stats.
Hell yeah.
I also started 3 Ironmans and finished 2 of them.
Comfy.
I forgot I have wings.
Light mode.
Red Bull.
He's cheating. He's flying. That's not allowed.
You say
Where is
light
the boss?
He's the dark beetle
You're
guard.
being killed.
Oh. I died. Huh.
Moi.
You
Very
can't comprehend this game. There's actually very little going on. There's just a lot of it.
How did I get so many points? What the hell?
Because you're cheating.
Yes. I agree.
Anyone else agree? Would you like to play
Sure.
more, or are you 3 tired?
I'm okay to play more if you're okay to play
Okay.
more.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Okay, I might actually play seriously for once.
I'm gonna play a good character.
And not just meme and take Acrid. And then take funny Eulogy 0 and slow items.
We're going to have the doppelgangers on, because I think they're fun.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Doppelgangers and, like, monsters dropping items, because then we don't have to worry about chests, and we can just go through the levels.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Do you
eat.
want the doubled monster healths on half health?
No, because it doesn't really make a difference to drop rates.
Or just for
Drop
fun?
rates gets halved. Add it for fun, I guess.
No. No guessing.
Okay.
Only serious thoughts. Hello,
Okay.
Pinwheel for Glory. It's colourful and a lot of things are happening, so my brain is entertained. That's what
Okay.
Baikarami used to say about her dog watching me play Osu. She would write that, like, Long Boy, who's the dog's official name, would just
Nice.
watch the Osu, like, cursor run around on the TV. I
Oh,
loved it.
yeah.
I forgot you were a Chirino TV subscriber, Archgex. Do I need to stream more Dark Souls 1 speedruns? And Hyperdimension Neptunia? Play Osu again? I gave you your bi-monthly
Didn't you
Osu stream the other
Osu,
day.
like, recently, yeah.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's like recent for a Woolen stream.
I played it a little bit on the weekend. I'm trying to avoid the thing happening that I've been talking about non-stop, and it's totally been happening. Where you stop
The
playing
that
for a
big
few
gr-
days, and then suddenly it's a month later, and you're like, oh.
No gaming.
I think I was ill as well. I had a fever last time I was playing, so that probably didn't help.
Yeah, that's right.
I would like to play it soon. Unfortunately
Where
for
is
you
the
lot, though,
teleporter?
Christopher is back, so we're going to be doing co-op streams.
Chris is back.
Do-do-do-do.
Eating all the snack.
In exchange for Osu, I give you Kirby. Do you accept trade offer?
What I missed that. What's the thing you said? With
Kirby.
those?
Kirby.
Yeah, but why do I need to trade
Lily,
in
you
those?
stinky fart.
Can we play Kirby, please, streamer? Can
Yeah.
we go purchase Kirby tomorrow?
We'll purchase it today, right now. Let's go. Do
No, the shop won't be open.
you reckon there's some sort of online? No, I'll only buy physical copies of games. I don't want digital
Kirby
copies.
Black Market.
You'll buy a physical copy that's just a key for the online shop.
Yeah.
Which
Excellent.
completely defeats the point of a physical copy, but hey.
No.
Why is there no chest whatsoever? Woolen!
Because enemies drop the items.
Yeah, you have to be killing
Oh.
stuff. Go on, explain.
Well, I killed that.
Yeah, but Woolen has 5 items.
Yeah, because I've been killing
He is
lots of
right here.
enemies.
No, he's been stealing items off the ground.
Let's hope it's. Oh,
Do you need to pick the items yourself, or is it?
Nope. They're just items dropped randomly. We're not playing command. Even though I love command, everyone else thinks it's easy gaming baby mode.
You should just play it in moderation. That's all, you know.
Sure. Look at this fool. I bet they drink water.
a water.
Water you a bottle of water on Tuesday. In it.
That's when. Oh, it's Wednesday.
Kemu liked watching you play Osu. Good taste. Was it Kemu or was it Kimu? I never know if I've been pronouncing people's pets' names properly.
I mean,
Play
I don't
Nish-
think the pets really care.
Nin Lights. I misread that as Tights and I was going to ask if it was an inappropriate game. I don't know what that is. Should you eat the little green chicken in your fridge? It smells good. What does that mean? You mean broccoli?
I
I
have
love the
so many.
effort you put into trying to actually figure that out.
Kemu, say E as in heck. Kimu. Kemu. Oh, I've been saying it right then.
I got double frozen. Moi.
Aw.
Hey, Beaver.
I very much dislike this item on
Kirby.
Huntress.
Yeah, like, what's the point?
Exactly.
You can trade it in for quails.
Where
Drink
may
them.
I trade it in?
Just ask. I'll spawn it.
I would like to trade it in.
You
Where
performed?
trade?
There's not yet. You just have to believe in the heart of the cards.
Trade
I see.
offer.
Yugi boy. We
Speaking of
performed.
Yu-Gi-Oh, have you actually played Master Duel? New Yu-Gi-Oh game that came out?
Nah.
You ready to leave?
Yeah.
Cool.
Next one. Next question. Hit me up. I'm really good. I'm on a roll.
2 plus 3.
Ah!
You
Six.
broke him. Ah.
No, the raw chicken has weird green on it. Bin it! Throw it in the rubbish bin.
But can it go in recycling or composting?
No! No, it can't! Next question. Next question. Hit me up. Hit me up.
I don't think Stream is having a good time right now.
Good work, Beaver, on the performance. Are you winning? Go on. Sorry.
If Alice gets on a train leaving London at 7:53 going at 100
Sorry,
kilometers.
can we start? Is this
an
Alice
hour.
from Toho Project or Alice from Wonderland? Or a different Alice?
It's a different Alice.
I don't care.
And Bob
Can't answer.
is purchasing. Oh, okay.
Go on. What's Bob
No,
buying?
and Bob is buying a brand new internet package
Yeah?
that is 200 kilobits a second up.
It's better.
You could download
it
a
quicker?
whole manga with that.
Is it quicker for Alice to take the train with a flash drive over to her grandparents, or have Bob upload the file?
Absolutely the flash drive. It's what they do with actual
Yeah.
storage backup. They literally just
Yeah, I
put
know.
hard drives
Yeah.
of petabytes and petabytes.
There's also a lovely Wikipedia article about
The speed
IP
of the
over
post.
pigeon.
Yeah!
Putting us, using pigeons. It ended terribly. The pigeons got lost. So I think the
Packet
official
loss!
report- yeah, the official report is like we had a 50% packet loss.
Oh, the pigeons.
You know the way those pigeons work? They didn't actually home, they just went home. Like they
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
find a location, they just knew where they lived. So you'd take
Yeah.
them from their house and then let them go
Yeah.
free and they'd fly home.
There's loads of cases of like buying pigeons from China for racing here,
And they just
and
fly
then
back.
it flies all the way to China.
Oh my god. Can
yeah.
you just cut the green off with a scrapper? No!
With a scrapper?
No! You can't cut mold off of meat. That's gone.
Sometimes you gotta think,
kill
is
the-
it
can we kill
really
the final
worth for
void
me
seed?
to be awfully ill for like 30 quid?
Oh,
Yeah.
And the answer often
The
is
answer is
no.
yes.
Thank you, Lenny.
I don't know, with like certain things you can cut the mold
Are
off.
you
Like if you have a hard
encouraging this
cheese.
person eating this like green
I'm
chicken?
encouraging you to engage in a little bit of humanity and like donate to an animal shelter or something. I don't know.
Don't donate this green chicken to an animal.
No, donate money. Apologize for what you've done. This poor creature has lived a life and been slaughtered, and you've let it go moldy in your fridge.
He's
How's-
grown new life.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Yeah.
He has given new
The
life to
circle
more.
of life, really.
Oh yeah, it's
More
petri
veggies.
dish as well. Don't use a cheese grater.
Okay.
You can
What
use
do
the
you
green
guys?
as a topping. Yeah, it's like a spring onion, right?
I steal!
More.
Did we find a shrine on the mountain, or is this a stupid normal mission?
Stupid normal mission. I know, really don't.
That'll be me in my old age. I'll be a
I don't know
farty
what's
boy.
happening, but I need this thing to die soon. Thank you. More life.
Yo, squid polyp.
Yoink.
Are we all going to be
God,
old
who
people that
has-
sit by the park and feed the ducks? Also, go on, sorry.
Why is squid polyp enabled?
I'm doing great on
Fuck.
items. You lot suck. Especially Linley. And Chris Pablo.
What?
That's right.
But
You both suck.
Someone utter my name?
Yeah, it's like Cthulhu. You utter in hushed
Utter
tones.
buffoon.
You utter buffoon.
Oh, this is for you, woman.
Thanks. Don't want it. You can have it. You know what? I do want it. It's not even. It's a printer. Oh my god.
Oh, it's coffee. I want that actually.
Me too. Let's go.
hope to have more.
I'm Vigo
items.
to bed. Have a great rest of the stream. Oh well, thank you. Have a fun sleep. Make sure to enjoy yourself. Wait, what? I don't know. What do you say?
Sleep well? Question mark.
Oh, that's yeah. Sleep well? Question mark.
Good night, don't let Antarctica bite.
Antarctica. Yeah, yeah. Good night. Forget about the boomers and in fright.
What?
They are melting the ice caps. Oh, but I really need my SUV when I'm driving around central London. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like to fit my golf clubs in the back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I'm just driving between my houses. Yeah, yeah. Like, it's just yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Woolen is releasing Pent-Up Rage.
Pentagon.
Penta.
No, that's
6.
America.
Hentai. 666 number of Satan. Yo, it's a coffee print.
Yeah, exactly. I was printing it.
I'm sorry.
I got one. Don't worry.
You didn't even do Sea
Sea
Shanty 2 or the Mad Mole.
What's this? It's a topaz brooch. That's
What's that one?
You're a bit topaz, aren't you?
Death mark's pretty okay.
Deathmark's good, yeah.
that's pretty.
I wouldn't sneeze at it.
I would.
Yeah. Hang on, are there
But
3D printers?
If
in
it
this
were a
scene?
life or death situation, would you sneeze at it?
What was a stupid question?
The scrap is here as well.
Umbra,
Oh, heck. Yep, that's our doppelgangers, remember?
dude.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
Oh, the
Heck.
loader does the spinny boy.
Oh heck!
Oh, I might die here. Oh, I'm definitely dead.
Oh, this is just a regular Linley.
I
Standard,
lost my watch though. Tragic.
standard Linley, just a normal one. Nothing too
Yeah.
exciting.
Standard issue.
You can have that pouch. Under the Shoe, my favorite Disney song. About chewing gum, I don't know. Under the Shoe.
So I really don't like with this filter. I have monster teeth, so all the enemies drop healing orbs, but it looks like they're all dropping white items with this filter on.
Are you encountering a bit of a moi moment?
Yes.
A moiment, if you will.
Yes.
Where is this Umbra?
I got getting collapsed and like it scares me to death. Because I don't like to collapse unless I'm playing with Dreamer for some reason.
Oh.
It's like a curse.
A curse of the were-rabbit, you might say.
Hmm.
Yeah?
Very
Cheese.
Thank you. Oh, it does look like a white item. I don't like that.
Yeah. Also, stop trying to. Oh, because I have a Dios. Oh,
Wait, it respawned.
yeah.
Is it going to be doing that the whole game?
Yeah. Until I lose the Dios. Can you please not steal my item? Thanks.
Yeah, you can have
Thank
that.
you.
I thought you hate that.
What?
You,
Bunga?
you said bungus was stungus. And then
Putting
you said
words in my mouth.
among. I said among us
Oh,
fungus
is that
among
the
us.
equipment drone? You know what to do.
He said Among Us, fungus, blungus.
Words in my mouth.
Fungus.
They
Yeah.
taste funny.
Yeah, if you have not what was it? There's a disorder you called hyper. I don't remember. It's something to do with the senses, and there was one person who had it particularly badly in history. And they couldn't read the newspaper while I keep thinking of the word aphantasia, but it's not that. That's not having a imagination. There's like
I keep
sensor.
thinking euthanasia.
No,
but
no,
that's
no.
not it either.
I'm thinking of something to do with sensory.
I
don't
think
remember.
euthanasia sort of solves any problems you might have with oversensing things.
Oh, they couldn't read the newspaper at the same time as eating their breakfast or like eating because the sense of taste they get from reading the words would fuck up like what the stuff they're eating. Like it would collide with it.
I see. Okay.
Is it the thing where people like
It's like synthenasia or
hair
something.
like songs in color and that kind
Yeah,
of stuff?
yeah. This person had it with I don't remember what they had. They had a few things going on, but they had it unbelievably strongly. So they ended up having by accident an insanely good memory because for everything they'd read, they'd encounter like sight, smell, touch, taste.
Oh, okay.
So they ended up remembering everything for good or for worse because it would always have like a really strong lot of other senses associated with it.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
No such thing as a
Sinister?
fish?
No, stuff you should know.
Okay.
I don't know if the QILs have covered that yet.
I feel like this isn't something that is deserving of the You Should Know title.
There was the stuff you should know episode about the existence or lack thereof of people with what's the the photographic memory. And it's like
Okay.
it's not
It was
really
like
a thing, but it's like this is sort of someone that had something somewhat close because
Yeah.
if anyone did have a photographic memory, this person would remember stuff so insanely well they might as well have it. It's
Yeah.
not quite what people mean when they say photographic memory, but it's a very good memory.
Yeah.
And they talked about some other stuff, like there was a famous, well,
We
now
get to eat
famous.
Chris.
Yeah, I'm dead. There was a now famous lady who had an obsession with keeping a really, really, really specific diary for their whole
Oh
life.
no.
Nice.
And they had the ability to recall pretty much any date from memory, and then a bunch of facts about it, like what they were wearing, who they were talking to, what they ate. So you could just talk to them and
okay.
say 2001 February the 5th, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I was wearing like a green T-shirt, and I went out with John."
Nice.
I don't think it was
Very
good for
cool.
them though, because they couldn't like forget anything. I think. Oh, maybe it's-
Okay.
Yeah. They ended up like whenever they'd re-remember something, they'd
But
re-remember all
surely-
the feelings from the day, which is terrible.
Surely if this is like neurons, like
yeah.
pathways being made, something must be like
Oh yeah, like they were very good at that.
missing,
but-
right? Like
Yeah.
surely she's lacking in some areas because she has like
Yeah,
all the energy's being put into making these neuron pathways.
absolutely. There was there's a few people in history who've without a ton of training have been able to do stuff like memorize the phone book,
We can leave, Chris.
but they tend to be really shit at everything else. Like they're really good at memorizing the phone book, but when it comes to remembering like
what
their
a
top friend's
that's
name,
not
they can't do
like
it.
if you want like your life skill when you create your character.
Yeah,
That's not my like perk that I'm choosing.
that's apparently how a lot of these memory things work, though. Like all the professional memory people, like they learn it. Like they learn mnemonic devices and ways to remember, and they practice and train and train. Like the people that can look at a deck of 51 cards and then tell you the order 20 minutes
Yeah, I
later.
thought people also did this thing where they like imagine they're in a room or something.
Yeah, you imagine you're in like a castle and you put stuff in a
you do
drawer.
a funny story, and the more absurd it is, the easier it is to remember.
That's why in school
Um,
they give you stupid stories, yeah.
Yeah.
Never eat shredded wheat. Like, of course I'm never going to forget that in my life. Or like the
I saw one.
Order of the Planets. It's like my... I don't remember fucking what it was. Like my aunt has like a little shitty
I
boo
don't
or
think that's a
something.
great endorsement of that.
That one's not
system,
so
is
good.
it?
Never
It's
eat shredded
my very
wheat's a good
energetic
one.
mother. What's the next planet?
I thought there was an
Right,
inappropriate one.
There is an inappropriate one.
That's the
but
one I thought I
it's-
used to remember. Him.
Him.
I think
My Aunt Fanny? No, that's something else. There was some like
What about
was it
your art,
algebra?
Fanny?
Yo, there wasn't there like an algebra thing or like sine, cosine, and tangent? There was some inappropriate.
SOHCAHTOA.
SOHCAHTOA?
SOHCAHTOA.
That's not inappropriate. That's not. That's,
Oh, no.
that's not inappropriate.
Well, I don't
It
think
can be
anyone.
if you want it to be.
Oh yeah, the professionals that learn memory for competitions all train it, and it's very hard. And there's not really anyone there's very, very few people that have like an innate ability to just remember well, and usually when they do, it's remembering one really particular sort of thing. Like they might be really good with remembering what they've done on a certain day, or yeah, like phone
I feel like
books or whatever.
being like a professional like memory person is such a not fun job. Like I would never want to do that, you know?
I think people just like it because it makes them feel probably quite smart.
It's like
I
a
imagine.
super skill, like that you
Yeah,
have.
it's a really hard thing to do.
But I'm also like, it just makes me stressed having to remember many things.
I mean,
You know, like
maybe
it's
they win
nice
money
having
or
to like
something.
put down like get like a notepad and write down all the things.
Yeah. By the way.
Chris just coming in and like killing everything that I've been struggling to deal any damage to for 5 minutes.
Put down icy fence.
Thank you.
I'm here to bonk. I thought it was a really interesting podcast. I listened to it while I was killing 300 chompies.
Lovely.
Oh, not the chompies.
Yeah, stupid chompies.
I haven't been listening to many podcasts recently, to be honest.
Well, as always, I recommend the one that I listen to every single day. Which is the Stuff You Should Know
I
podcast.
feel like listening to podcasts is such like a good habit that I want to get into.
I've been picking up so many random ass facts that are probably never going to
Depending on
help
what
me,
you
but they're
listen
good
to,
for stream
obviously.
conversations.
I see.
I've also got all the adverts memorized. I'm never going to listen to any of those
Oh, no.
podcasts. Lindley, what the fuck?
Actually, tragic.
Oh, there's another shrine on the mountain now.
Nice, let's go.
Let's go. I mean, we can go now. It's only 18 minutes on stage 4. That's
Yeah,
pretty
let's go
good.
then.
Well, I'd like to get 3.7k to get the chest, but sure.
I think we can kill the boss.
So do we
Yeah,
open
yeah.
it or not?
Yeah, bap it.
Yes?
Yeah,
Yep,
start the
Yep,
boss.
yep,
first.
yep, 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 yep.
Yo, yip. That's what Arpa says.
Oh, it's that
Overloaded one.
worm.
Oh boy.
You know what? Maybe you're right. We're getting the idea of getting the rare item wasn't so shoddy.
I mean, I'll be okay. Our doppelgangers are about to attack.
Will they attack the boss?
Nope. Oh, frick. There were 4 elderly Lemurians behind me. Oh, I revived.
4 elderly people, huh?
Yep. They're very scary elderly people.
They really are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They bought their house for like £5, and now they're like, just pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
And also they like don't give a fuck about what anyone thinks about them, so they'll just be complete dicks.
Yeah.
It's great. Love them.
Racist for life, never changing ever. Also, they run the country too. Do.
Yeah, why is like,
Why are old people still alive, right?
why are like a lot of platoons like really old? Like what's up with that?
I think it's medical healthcare and shit, right? Like people start dying and then we put a tube up their nose and they're like, "Oh, I feel great. I feel like I could run a mile. Get me that orphan blood. It was really making me feel fresh." Oh no! Look at they're all being taken away.
Oh no! Very nice.
I'm not doing damage to this worm.
Yeah, I do so little,
It's
and I'm
really
a melee
hard to hit it
character.
as well.
I'm dealing no damage as well. It's very tragic.
It is slowly dying. Oh, it's a sign.
Yo, very nice.
Can we not just get the void monster to like hit him and do a black hole in one shot?
Just delete him, you mean?
Yeah,
Sure.
it doesn't work, does it?
It might work. I don't know.
No, you would
It does
know.
kill everything. But no, I don't. I genuinely don't know.
Well, there's this.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 of them.
Let's see if they kill each other.
They can kill each other. Yeah. Come on, come on. Rip.
Hang on, is that a friendly one?
It is. Yeah. You can see on the left-hand side.
Right? Why
Oh,
do we
it's
have a void
mine.
reaver?
Because I have a I died, but I had a boss item, so
Oh, yeah.
I spawn those in as friends now every so often. But they can still kill you
Oh.
when they explode. So just be careful.
Also, my health bar switched to the Umbra of Loader, so I was wondering if I just one-shot the boss and it was just some random ass like little
Yeah, no.
dumpling creature.
Yeah, the boss has still got 75% of its health.
Ah, sorry. It's
It's not
nothing.
like we've charged the teleporter up now or anything, you know?
Parker. Pennies! I smell pennies. That's a meme, isn't it? Oh, one of him.
Yeah, friend.
Is he?
Maybe.
The
I don't
speed
know.
buddy.
No, he's not friend.
Shrimp?
We can definitely attack.
Look at him go, dude. Oh, to be a shrimp, man.
I can't say for sure that it didn't kill the boss because it was very
Oh,
close.
something killed me.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I couldn't tell if the explosion from him dying would kill the boss. I think he was just outside of it.
Does the Void Reaver do damage outside of his attack? Like, does he shoot bullets or something? Is he
What do you
doing
mean attack?
Does he do anything until he dies, or is he just a
Yeah.
bolt orb that uses explosion?
But it's kind of a lame attack until he dies. It's like a tiny orb that he lays down on the ground.
So he actually is just like a Volt Orb then. He hits you with like a
Yes,
tackle that
Pokemon
does one.
references.
I'm just trying to put it in something that we can
Ooh.
all understand.
I watched. So I've been doing some medical stuff as well at work.
Yeah.
And because it's the medical industry, everything runs on like Windows XP and takes 10 years to do.
Yeah, but they never
So I had
crash.
time. Yeah, I had time to watch a Jaden Animations video on a Pokemon Nuzlocke, but Soul Link or whatever.
Why is it Soul Link?
So there's two of them playing, and they catch the Pokemon in pairs. And if one of them dies in the pair, the other one dies.
That's freaky.
And also all the Pokemon are randomized and stuff.
So
Which
wait,
is kind of cool.
does one person catch 2 Pokemon in a row and trade the other to the other one, or they both go and
No.
catch one Pokemon at the same time?
They both go and catch one Pokemon at the same time, I think it was.
And do you know they're actually doing this run? Because I thought that person just animates all their videos. Could they have just scripted all of this?
I think it was streamed on Twitch.
So they're not
I just
Jaden
watched, like, the
animations,
YouTube
they're Let's
highlights.
Jaden together or something.
No, I watched the YouTube highlights that were animated by Jaden. And like an entire team at the end of the credits.
Oh, I thought it was just them.
No, they're like an entire... I think like, because it was such a big video or whatever, they had help for that one. Because it was like, oh, this person
That's
did
good.
like the keyframes and stuff, and this person did
Oh,
this
that's so.
stuff. Yeah.
I haven't really watched much of their content, but I'm aware of who they are. I know
Maybe
what
a
their
really
like
fun
avatar
stream
looks
idea,
like.
Woolen, with someone who's never played Pokemon. Wink, wink.
What? Watching someone else's Pokemon animation,
No. The idea of
like
the
a
Nuzlocke.
reaction stream.
Oh god.
I don't know. That
Never mind.
sounds. I think it would be extremely tedious. Like those things actually take forever. Like when I was playing Pokemon, it was like months before I finished the run, and then Windows
Nice.
like deleted my save file. I remember I was doing like Crystal or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
That was great.
Love
That was such a terrible randomizer Nuzlocke, by the way. Like I'd managed to stay alive against all the odds.
Yeah.
I had like no fire type, and my team was unbelievably weak to some particular common type matchups. I found like a
Nice.
cave with a Charizard in, and he like
Oh.
instantly killed himself on me.
Oh dear.
And I found like a Dragonite who instantly died. And because it's a Nuzlocke, you can only catch the first thing in every area, so I just couldn't get them. I had to have like a Sunflora on my team or something.
Okay.
And then Windows gives me the middle finger and deletes the file. Are you looking forward to having like 20 items, by the way?
Yeah. But please don't jinx it, you know?
You can do it. You can get 20 items. I believe in you. Nothing's going to go wrong. You only have 700 health or anything, but like that's enough, right? For the boss fight?
I don't like this streamer.
You know.
No. Excuse me, it's healed up. It was at like 11,000 health and now it's at like 19,000. Send help. Oh.
I
ow.
apologize. I had to go down to take my dog, but apparently my cousin wasn't back yet, so I got pranked and went down for nothing.
Pranked with like all caps pranked or like how are
Pranked
you
as in
spelling
my
it?
mother walked into my room. It's like, go down quick, he's waiting. No one was there.
That's
Okay.
an epic mum prank.
Not even a dog.
No dog.
Imagine getting pranked by your mum saying that there's a dog there, but then there's not really. It's just like your taxes or something.
mean, it's like my cousin took my dog to the vet to like shower him and stuff for fleas and shit.
Excuse me, the
Where's the
worms
boss
just run
gone?
away. What
It's
the
probably
heck?
attacking the Void Reaver.
Yeah, I know. But... Oh,
Void one.
My bum is clenched so hard.
Mine isn't.
If I needed the loon, that would be a terrible time.
I have a genius idea, by the way.
Oh, you did it! Oh!
Let's go. It's all recycled. Oh my
You can
word.
print so many things.
You have so much items to print now. You can print 12 items.
I
for
have
free.
5 newly hatched Zoeas, so we're gonna have a bunch of friendly void enemies.
Oh,
Oh,
Really?
that's good.
is that bad?
This is like, nah, I don't know.
Double
Double
the
healing?
healing.
Yeah, but what healing do I? I mean, I have Wongus.
Fungus fungus.
I don't know. Healing's just sort of meh.
I don't know, but now you
Isn't-
get a cute antlers.
That is true.
I
Isn't
mean,
it? It's all about fashion.
Isn't
So I
Yeah.
could wait an extra 2 minutes and then activate the teleporter as our doppelgangers activate,
That's stupid.
or I could. Okay.
Barker.
that's like pro strats that you're trying to do things optimally, and that's boring.
Okay.
Optimism is bad. Only sadness.
Okay.
Only moments.
Yo, let's go. Don't worry, there'll be like
Okay.
a quail printer somewhere or something, and you'll suddenly have
That's what I'm
58
hoping
quails.
for. Also, there's two shrines of the mountains.
I don't really have enough gear for this.
Well, I have hit them.
Yeah. Is this a red printer? Dude, it's a red printer!
Yeah. Yeah.
These are so rare, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, you can get boss item printers as well.
Yeah, but I feel like I've seen way more of those than red printers.
Oh wait, hang on. What?
Yeah. Right? No? You don't? It's quite
Wait.
rare, isn't it? Please don't take my morsel.
Oh, I thought this. Where's the red printer?
There.
Where?
Right next to this
Oh,
giant
this
shrimp.
one. Oh.
It has an Aegis
I
in it.
thought you were like giving it a white item and getting a red. I was very confused.
No.
Oh my word. Oh no, I might have died.
I hope
Oh,
not.
I'm alive. Barely.
Do you
Oh,
think
there's
your
a
double
third
healing
shrine
is
of the
helping?
mountain. There's a third shrine of the mountain, by the way.
Why do we have so many Void Reavers, dude?
Because I have 5 of the item.
Oh, and it's...
Because-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the dog is actually here. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Umber of
Aw,
Huntress. Who the hell is Huntress?
me.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, if she copies my items, does this mean she's now going to spawn in a bunch of like...
Regular
Um,
Void enemies.
yeah, and then they can fight amongst each other and we'll see who's the best, huh?
To be the best, you've got to pass the test. You've got to beat the rest and defeat
The cats.
the cats. What? At what? At go.
Everything.
Juggling.
You think you could beat a cat at juggling? I'd like to see you try. Those things pour
Exactly.
up like a single string of yarn, like non-stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Master jugglers. Cats love their yarn. They do be yarning though. Yo, that's like it's like an American saying that they're yawning, isn't it? They yarning though.
So have we found the like Hopu feather printer yet?
The what?
The Hopu feather printer.
You want that and not a bunch of quails?
Yeah.
But what about the firework printer?
Yo.
Well, it doesn't help me because I have a bunch of green scrap. not
Yeah, but
a
you
bunch
could get
of
rid of all
white
those
scrap.
stupid like common items you've got, like the one that makes you do more damage or hit faster or whatever. You could be
I don't
shooting
have any of those
fireworks.
items.
Basically just ATG.
Yeah. Sure.
What do you mean, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
If you find a quail, please instantly let me know, or an elephant. I know of a good.
No.
I know of a good home for him. What's this? Encrusted key. You left their like weird front door key here.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a backup printer here. Backup mag. Printer.
The jailers are kind of freaky, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Think anyone else?
Very
thinks that?
scary indeed.
There's a syringe printer
Nice.
for all you fools attacking with your normal attacks. Is this a energy cell printer? No, stun grenade. They really got to change the icon for that.
Stun grenade.
Yeah, I always think it's the cell.
I see. I always think that the crowbar and the tri-tip dagger.
Oh yeah,
are
I
the
get
same.
that a lot. Wait, what? It's all this purple because there's the enemies are still somewhere in the level.
Yep.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
like under the map.
purple filter. Maybe. No, one's up top with whoever's up there. Or I think is it a turret? Or it's fighting one of my jailer thingies. Yeah. That's you. Umbrella of Lodo is fighting one of my jailers.
Is he winning?
Yeah, he just killed it, I think.
That's right.
Maybe. No, it's alive. No,
Oh.
it's alive.
Where's he? For fuck's sake.
He's just dropped down.
Wait, where?
No, where he hooked on? Yeah, he's below. He's below. Ow.
Yeah, he has a lot of health.
Nah, we're good. Thanks for the focus crystal.
Huh?
You dropped a focus crystal.
Eh?
Yeah, you dropped one of your items when you kill them.
Oh,
That's
is
like
that actually how
without-
that works?
Yeah, that's even without the dropping items.
Oh, that's
mark
cool.
Thing. Artifact. Yeah, it's if you want to get the logbook for Captain's red item that he spawns with, you have to basically kill your clone as Captain without getting any items to
kinda
ensure
cool.
that item drops. Yeah. Wait, why is there another Umbrella of Loader?
Down there, maybe?
Are there two loaders?
Yes, me and Woolen. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
How's the dog?
He showered, and we are going to give him medicine on Monday. And he came with a lot of food, so he'll be happy.
Hell yeah. No, the other
Is
one's
the
just
Umbral
sitting
down
down here, yeah.
Okay.
It's completely
Yeah, he might
still.
He might have killed me. That's where I went AFK.
The bot was also AFK.
he resonates with me. He was
Yeah.
also getting his dog.
Wait, do they use your movement? Like, do they try and copy your... He's like not
No,
really
they have
moving.
their
My
own
one was
AI.
hooking around a bunch.
Nice. Right. We're doing the boss yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice lap on Daisy. Are we going to Mithrix or are we looping?
It's getting quite late. I would like to go to Mithrix. What about you lot?
Cool.
I'm happy
I would
looping,
also like to go to
obviously,
Mithrix.
Yeah.
I would also second that, even though I will probably get demolished.
Mending grandparents, huh?
Oh, my mouse is apparently dying.
Oh no. The plight of wireless technology.
That's alright, it'll still last for like another 48 hours. The
But
pod.
battery
You know,
low.
if you open up your wireless mouse, you'll actually find some wires inside.
Yeah, I saw that meme about like
Yeah.
headphones, and I was just like, I want a refund now. Have you been enjoying your Sony Wonies?
Yeah, I have.
They're really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
The
Noise
ANC is
cancelling is a
incredible.
bit. It's good, but also like it's a bit iffy sometimes.
Well, don't worry, that's about as good as it gets with current technology. Those headphones are famously some of the best ANC you can get.
Yeah, and also I think I got them at like the perfect time because the XM5s have just come out, so
Just the
Sony
3
must
game
have been-
cheaper.
Yeah, well, because when I was buying them, there was already like an extra £25 discount that Sony were applying,
Wait, how much were they?
like 140.
Oh my god, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
Didn't they thing release on like 250 or something?
Yeah. Well, it would have been. Yeah, it would have been.
They're like top of the line headphones. They were the best.
£110 for XM4s, and most reviews were like XM4s aren't.
They're
enough
basically
of an
the
upgrade.
same.
Yeah.
It's the same shell as well, I think.
Yeah. And all the XM5 reviews seem to be, oh wow, it's like a slightly better XM4s, and also
Oh,
they
some
changed
bits
the
a bit
shell
worse.
this time. Yeah.
There's some like reason not to get the XM5s.
So, they no longer fold, so they're
Yeah.
harder to pack away.
Which is stupid. I use the folding all the time. I love the folding.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And like the case takes up less space in my bag. It's great.
Oh, it's so bright.
Yep. And get outside because otherwise it will start to deal loads of damage.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I
way
think I'm
ahead
dead.
of you. Hey Lemon, is this modded
I'm
difficulty?
okay.
No, this is normal. Monsoon.
Yeah, so this isn't even monsoon. This is just like
No, this is monsoon.
poor. No, it isn't. It's normal.
What?
Yeah.
Why did we
look-
die so much?
Bad.
Wait, why aren't we playing monsoon?
Because no one voted for it.
Oh. To be honest, I didn't even really notice. I did think the health regen was a bit higher than usual, but I don't think I noticed. How are you, Lemon Lime? No, I really like like those headphones are one of the best investments I've ever made.
Yeah.
I use them like all day, every day, at work, on my commute, at home. The battery never
I'll
seems
be
to
honest.
die, and I like disappear for like hours at a time.
In one thing I don't like about active noise cancelling
Yeah.
is that on the train I feel like I have to like pay a bunch of attention to know when like the ticket inspector is coming because I don't want to just act like super surprised when they come out.
That's a
You
good
know?
problem to have, though.
Yeah.
When someone actively trying to get your attention can't get it, and on a train it's normally so many things that aren't trying to get your attention that get it.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
Gaming and schooling. No. How's school been going, Lemon? And are you winning some? Question mark at gaming? Oh no, I just think the
Oh,
headphones
heck.
are well worth it.
Oh yeah, I agree. It was a good investment.
Also, never had like headphones on a commute. I've always had earbuds, so not having that's really nice.
Oh no, I've always had headphones. I just always used my HyperX's, which isn't great. Especially because my phone doesn't have a headphone jack, and USB Type-C to 3.5mm dongles are
Really
a
expensive.
scam.
Yeah.
And they break in like a month, and I'm just like, okay, cool, thanks. I'm actually really upset because there was a lovely like little tech shop
Yeah.
right by my uni, and then they closed down in like January. Oh my god.
Wait, what? Or COVID or?
Probably, I don't know. I'll be honest, like it wasn't an amazing tech shop, but it was good for like if you just needed something like immediately. You
I
know?
remember in Oxford, for a time when I lived there was a retro games shop. The games were all like £200, so I never bought anything there. That's probably why they shut down. But I remember thinking it was really cool.
It was really good for like, oh, I need oh, there's a bunch of items, by the way. Oh, you also died.
I died ages ago.
Oh, okay.
This is a
Oh, I'm gonna zoom.
Oh, hang on.
How many?
How many shrimps would you have to eat? Depends
I
on the
don't.
game if you're winning LUL, but school's been relaxed this year. That's good to hear. That's chill.
But no, like
Right.
if you needed, I don't know, like a HDMI to like VGA, because I remember we had to, my flatmate needed that, and so I was like, okay, cool, I'll go to the shop that's like 2 minutes away, and they'll have it.
It does sound convenient. I could really use one of those right now.
Or like I had to get a USB Type-C to Type-A converter, and then I had to get a USB Type-C to C converter.
Yeah, you just pop into the local
later.
high street
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, but it's like literally right next to the university, and like the local high street shop is like a 10-minute walk away.
Oh.
So it was really sad when it shut down.
You think they just
Um,
weren't pushing enough revenue? The rent was probably quite
Yeah.
high. They're right next to the uni.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they were because they had, for example, like a Ryzen 5, like first gen, just in the shop window for like 3 years.
How much was it marked up by though?
It wasn't even marked up by that much. It was, in fact, it was like £100.
Oh,
Um,
just not enough to buy.
yeah.
I guess no one goes to the tech shop to buy their tech. They go there to buy wires.
Well, yeah, it was like. Also, I will head through.
Did they do repairs or anything?
No, they just sort of like had stuff, but like they would often just say, like I would go in for stuff, and if they didn't have it, or even if they had it, they would often say just go and buy it online.
Oh, that's probably why they died. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of tech shops these days do like phone repairs and stuff, and that's how they keep themselves afloat because it's a constant service that people need.
Yeah.
They'll do like screen replacements and that sort of thing.
Yeah. No, they just didn't offer that anything like that really.
They could have at least had like a poke bowl or a bubble tea or something, you know?
Yeah.
People love that.
There's a sentient meat hook that I can get like 2 of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're bragging.
Unicorn, you might want to pick that.
Pardon?
Unicorn, you have the key, the corrupt key.
I have
Oh,
a
do you
corrupt key too.
Do you have the thing?
You have the thing. Yeah, but yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
think
but
that,
you know where the thing is.
yeah, it's
I don't have a
Why?
corrupt one.
I have an encrusted key.
that's
Whereabouts?
Oh no,
was
I
it?
do have corrupted
Yeah.
ones. Yoink.
yeah.
I could buy a meat hook, but I don't want to lose my quail.
Him.
I should have got the
I should have
Right.
gotten fucking daggers, but you know, whatever. I'm not complaining.
last run, Willen.
Oh, was it?
Did
Did we win that run?
No.
Ah, now we know why.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna. I'm not geared out at all for any of this.
No, I
It's
don't
okay.
have like 8,000 goat hoofs anymore.
I'm not either.
I have many doubts.
So I have 12 red whips, which means that I get to move very fast, but only when I'm not attacking, which sort of sucks.
You upgraded your dragon
Now I have
scimitar.
13. Oh my! I'm stuck in the floor. Send help!
I'm on my way.
I'm stuck in the. Okay, I got out. I got out. It's okay.
That's right. Did someone die? Or was it just one of the mobs?
They're
Mobs,
void
probably.
friends.
Moi.
I mean, I literally summoned so many of them. You know.
I'm here to help.
Hello.
I'm going
I'm
for
just sort
the
of running around
last.
in a circle to charge up the blood pillar.
I could not help. You beat it before I could do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, now we need to go and charge up the other pillars.
No.
No. Did you get murdered, Christopher?
It was the small round beetles.
Oh yeah, those do a ton of damage, don't they? Oh, hang on, I've left. Where's the next him?
With the Lindy.
I'm helping. Until I get one shot by these tanks.
What's the red item underneath? Spare
Oh,
drone?
Spare drone parts. Yeah, not good.
Does that make it
that's-
free to repair
dead.
drones?
No, you get a
Oh.
like you summon a special drone
Oh,
that
your
like
corpse
deals
got it
bonus
there.
damage.
Oh yeah.
But thingy takes our item. Oh, we're so fucked. I just want you to know we're fucked.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay.
Think positively.
Okay. Yeah, positive thinking.
Or just no thinking.
Oh, okay.
No thinking.
I'm charging the final pillar.
Don't worry, I've been slowly making my way over.
Okay. I think we've swapped roles. I'm the super speedy one here.
I'm not even that particularly slow. I'm just not as fast as normal, I guess.
Yeah.
Built different.
Thank you. It's my thick bum.
Crack.
Yep.
Did you see that spot? Hey, I'll take the free. Do you want the ATG?
Nah.
Okay.
Can we take
Like
these up with us?
They should spawn up top, I think, I hope. But what I'm worried about is when Mithrix takes our items, because he'll spawn with them.
Nah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Nah, he won't get a chance. You just bap him. Mac.
I think he
He's
doesn't
gonna
know
be
how
gone.
to use the item. I think he's a stinky noob.
I think
Got
he's
him.
just
Built different. Built too similar, honestly.
honestly.
Okay, I'm ready whenever.
I'm already flying up
Mithrix.
to the top. I hit my head on the ceiling.
Did you do it again?
Angrily bangs the ground because heads hurt.
Head.
Moy.
Is there a mod that replaces him with just an angry quail with like little drawn-on angry eyes? Like
Certainly
Not
possible.
as far as I'm aware.
just 2 lines. for
Hey,
angry.
we do get. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when he does spawn them in, they're just fight yours that you spawned prior.
I think so, yeah.
So it
Maybe.
cancels.
Also,
I don't-
are they taking aggro for us?
Don't appear to be.
I think Unicorn's getting aggro because
Doing damage or?
probably.
But I'm thinking like when you have like Beetle Guard, you get fucked. Because it doesn't spawn in the Beetle Guard for you, but then Mithrix takes the item and then it's like, oh yeah, I can spawn the Beetle Guard up here, and then it hits you for 2000% damage. You're like, oh thanks. It was a very enjoyable video game.
Yeah, they don't seem to be doing much damage to him, do they?
No, but like they're rooting him and stuff, and that's useful.
They're trying their best.
Oh, that's one of the enemies doing that.
Yeah, it's the jailer.
Oh. When he kills them, do they respawn?
Explode? Yeah, they respawn.
Oh my word.
What was that?
I think that's
Oh.
Satan?
No, it's a motorcycle.
Satan on a motorcycle.
Oh my god, imagine.
Ghost Rider.
Okay.
I live near a very busy street.
That wasn't your like kitchen motorcycle.
Nah.
Ah.
I want a kitchen motorcycle. I think that's cool.
Well, for the record, I haven't heard that sound before, so it's not too bad on our end. I'm sure on your end it's absolute torture, but you know.
I mean, you get used to it, I guess.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like the voice of someone who's used to it. It sounds like someone who's sick of it.
I mean, the thing is, I used to live relatively far away from the city, so I would hear
Oh, no.
like when I'm
Oh
asleep.
my god.
It's just
Oh no.
it's just
Oh,
the
I
sea.
have hooks.
Is that
Oh,
what
I'm
that
so
was?
sorry. Yeah.
Hang on, is one of these chimeras gonna have the item that spawns all the enemies?
Yeah.
Just bap him before he can spawn more. Smile.
I can't see them.
So hard to see anything.
I'm getting like I've been hooked. Like what can you do, right?
Oh no. Oh, I've been hit by the jailer. No.
Smooth criminal.
Oh. Please.
They TP when they're far enough away. Okay.
Like I used to sleep and I would only hear the sea, the waves.
Oh, that
of
sounds
the sea.
relaxing.
It is. And now,
Yeah,
now when I
cars.
sleep, yes,
Police
cars and
sirens.
motors. I kid you not, I hear sometimes
Oh,
like,
no.
you know, you get 2 frying pans and you start banging them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that once.
It's probably someone inviting
the-
their kids to dinner.
At 2 a.m.
Oh my god. Bang.
And there's
bang,
obviously the children in, you know, the
Yeah, they always
playing
scream.
football in the street, and they're screaming like, "Yo, go!" and shit, you know, woohoo!
bang. Kids get woo. They get really excited with everything, don't they?
Yeah.
I wish I would
Or they get
scream with
really-
excitement.
Same. But that's
I don't
why
know
we have
whose
Twitch
idea this is,
streams.
But
There you go.
get fucked.
Probably
Thanks
me
for
if
the
he
beef.
couldn't do shit.
Do you like where you live at least?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. And aside from, like, and usually in the summer I'm away from the city anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just here because college, so obviously I'm not gonna be in a 5-star hotel just by the sea sleeping like all I want.
That sounds cozy though.
Oh my word, there wasn't enough going on in this.
I think there's a.
Oh. Rip.
You just got lifted up and then like Goku'd.
I got hit by a jailer and hit by Mithrix and everything. So you know.
You have a few more items than us, huh?
Maybe it's all those bosses I survived. The rest of you didn't.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Nah.
I see. Chris and Lindley both had 1 row of items. I had 1 3/4, and you have 4 3/4.
No, I have 3 and almost 4.
I mean, that's not even counting that he has 10 scraps and 13 whips.
Yeah.
Alone.
10 scraps, 13 whips, 9 boss items. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
Moi.
That
Thank
was-
you for runs.
Thanks for joining
was-
me.
You're
That was
welcome.
very fun.
Oh,
You know my PayPal, as always, smile.
yep. The crumble is returned. That's good timing on the crumble.
The cookie crumbled.
The cookie has crumbled. Do you need money for like a new microphone or something?
No, a new laptop because the port it's the port, not the headphone.
Could you get one that's a USB mic?
I could, but I'd have nowhere to put it.
Up your bum. I don't know.
I'm sure that will provide excellent audio quality.
He's talking shit. He's talking shit.
You
Talking
would
out
be
your
literally
ass.
talking shit if it was up your bum, huh?
Alright. Well, speaking of talking shit, I'm gonna end the hacking stream.
Bye bye stream.
Thanks for
Nice
watching.
stream.
You are unloved.
You are all unloved. Go watch another streamer. Bye bye.